Yo, yo, yo! Welcome into 1 Cent Sports Cards YouTube channel. I'm pretty excited about tonight. Hold on, I got to do testing and all that fun stuff. Give me 1 second. Just want to make sure our audio is good. It should be. All right, we are good. And then as I listened to my intro, I realized I sounded like sports card investor, so I apologize in advance. Big night tonight. One of my favorite sets of the year, Bowman Draft. I rated it as the #1 set of the year so far, and it probably won't be overtaken. The only one that possibly could would be Bowman's best. But I don't think that'll happen unless Bowman's best surprises us and has Austin Martin in there, which in that case, well, we might have to figure something out, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, big giant box of Bowman Draft Super Jumbo. This thing is basically the size of a cinder block. Only 5 packs in here, 120 cards per pack. I think you get offhand, I will try and remember this. I think it is 33 chrome per pack, 8 refractors per pack, 1 auto per pack, then of course a bunch of paper, which could have all sorts of good cards in it as well. 5 different breaks tonight, so we are going to get into it fairly quickly. But before we begin, let's see who's in the house already. We've got Joe, aka Joey Otto. We have Mr. Poopa. How you doing? We've got Rudy back and at it again. Mr. Clark Sports Cards is here. We've got Shalani, who claims first. Shalani is all over it. Shalani and I were binge watching Bowman draft breaks last night. I think we were surfing on the same channels, but was a pretty fun night last night because I was watching other people break this stuff. I watched Houdini, which I rarely do. Houdini, I think, is opening I think he's doing something like 100 cases on this. It's kind of insane. Then I was watching BITG, which I think a couple of you ended up in BITG's break tonight. Say hello to BITG for me. But I was watching some of him. And then I finally ended up on Urban's channel late at night. So I watched a bunch of breaks last night. Now it's my turn. So we will see what we can get into tonight. But for the first time ever on the 1 Cent Sports Cards YouTube channel, we are doing 5 breaks in one night. Now the good news is each break doesn't have like 300 cards to it, or else we would be here till like 3 in the morning. And the other good news, each break actually is only one it's 2 packs of 60 cards each, but shouldn't take us too long to get through it. But we are going to go pretty quick because for each break, we're going to have to randomize teams. We're going to have to do all that stuff, do trades. So we're going to go pretty quick. We've got Goody in the house. We've got Zach in the house. Mr. Texas Breaks. How you doing? Joe Tech is in the house. Or is it Joa Tech? KC Nation. How you doing, buddy? So we are quickly approaching the weekend. We are quickly approaching the holiday. I think some of us actually already want the holidays to be over. I know my wallet is hurting, especially after yesterday when Bowman Draft came out and I decided to buy more. But that's what I do with Bowman Draft. But happy holidays to you guys. And let's see, we've got Brian Fenster in here. Who else am I missing? If I'm missing people, I apologize. But a lot of you are in the break. A lot of you are in multiple breaks. So here's how this is going to work. Normally, I talk a little bit about baseball, which we could talk about what they did to the minor leagues a little bit before we begin. Basically, they cut 40 affiliates. Each team now has a low A, single A, double A, and triple A team, which I actually think is not a bad thing. I like the idea that they're doing the affiliated leagues like that draft league that they're doing. So it's not like all the teams are just gone. It's just they are not Major League Baseball affiliates anymore. They're independent affiliates. So it's a little odd. It'll be interesting to see what it does to sets like Bowman Draft and Bowman in general to see if they start putting some of those independent leagues in there. I don't think they will, but I would expect like Panini to. So it'll be kind of interesting. Panini always does like the Dominican leagues. They always do, like the USA Baseball. So I think it actually opens up a little bit of an avenue for Panini to get some of these stars before Topps does. But in the meantime, the 2020 draft was friggin' loaded. So we will see what we can get into tonight. Hopefully hit a few bangers throughout the night. And here's how this is going to work. We are going to randomize all the packs. There's 5 packs in here. As I take the box like this, we will count packs. I believe it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a piece of foam or a piece of styrofoam. So, but if it's different, basically we're going to count left to right, top to bottom. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If they're this way, it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But anyways, we'll get it figured out. We're going to randomize all the packs. So here's what I mean by that. We will, if you're in break 1, it does not necessarily mean you're going to get pack 1. So we'll randomize the packs. So if break 1 ends up being pack 2, we'll randomize it just like we randomize everything else, roll the dice. So you could get the 5th pack. If you're in break 1, you could get any pack, but we'll randomize it up front. And then we will break it that way. So we don't know what break is getting which pack at all. So just so we're clear on that. So let me get caught up on, Shalani says, wallet, what's that? Yeah, this time of year, my wallet is thin. We've got Captain John's cards in the house. Captain John, the pirate, how you doing? Teresa, what is going on? Thank you for joining in. And so let's see, we are already at 9:04. So I'm going to randomize the packs. We're going to get started pretty quick because I have a feeling if I don't keep this moving tonight, it's going to be a late night, but only because of the fact that we're doing 5 different breaks. So I'm going to move pretty quick so we can actually see cards. So let's do this first. We've got, I want to use this dice. We'll use our standard Pokemon dice. We will give it a quick roll, and this will be for the pack randomization. So there's 5 packs, and we're going to randomize them 4 times. So we're going to get right to it and get to our randomization. So we'll do that first, and then we'll get right into break number 1. So here we go. Let's get that out of the way. So I've got packs here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're going to randomize that 4 times. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And look at that pack. Break 1 is going to, so I actually want to write this down. That way I just kind of have it. So break 1 is pack 5. Break 2 is pack 1. 3 is going to be pack 3. 4 is going to be pack 2. And 5 is going to be pack 4. So when we crack this box right after we randomize for break 1, we will definitely get the 5th pack out first. We'll stack them up kind of in order so we don't get confused on anything. But that's how this is going to roll tonight. So should be pretty fun. 120 cards per pack, like I said. Jeff Pullins, what's going on? Cindy Martell, thank you for joining in and watching the stream. Just so everyone knows, we are sold out tonight for anyone that is lurking in the channel. Thank you to all the Patreons that got in. There were a lot of spots to be had, and you guys bought them up fairly quickly. So thank you very much. It is a fun product. It is one of those products that down the road can be worth a lot. Sometimes it's a bust, but I have a feeling with 2020 in the draft and being that it was condensed and how they had to do everything different for the draft this year, I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty special set. So we'll see what goes on. Hopefully, a few of these players end up going on to be big stars. Obviously, everyone's looking for the Detroit Tigers with Spencer Torkelson. He's out of the blocks going to be the most expensive card, but we've got so many good names in here. Hassel, you've got Zach Veen, you've got Ed Howard on the Cubs. You've got a lot of good different, especially in that first round, a lot of good different players that we can get out of here. So with that being said, I think we're going to jump right into this and start randomizing for break number 1. So for everyone, I don't know if I'm going to do this all night, but I'll call it off for break 1. Here's who's in break 1. Tyler C., Jared P., John H., Michael A., and I have Michael spelt wrong. Hold on, I'm fixing that real quick. I transpose. You would think that's actually my middle name. You would think I would know how to spell it. So we've got Michael A., which is father of Carson, by the way. We've got Nick H. in for 2 spots, Jeff Pullen, Zach O. in for 2 spots, Mr. Joey Otto in for 2 spots, Teresa, Jeff V., Michael A. again, Chris M., Shalani in for 2 spots, Rudy G., James P., Joe M., who is breaking with us for the first time and is a first-time Patreon breaker with us. He actually signed up as a Hall of Fame member, so thank you very much, Joe M. We've got It Just Is Sports for 2 spots, Zach P., Tyler C., Texas Breaks is in for 2 spots, Goody G., Michael A. again, so Michael A. ends up with 3 spots, and Zach O. again, so Zach O. has 4 spots in break number 1, and let's see. Let's do this. So that's who's in break number 1. I'll try and call it off each time, but we'll see. Okay, so let's roll the dice. Here we go. This is going to be for our teams. Well, we can't have a 1, so we're going to do that again. How about we do 4 again? So let's randomize our teams first. We'll do it 4 times. Go like this. So here's our teams. Let's start a new list. And get the teams randomized for break number 1. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, we got Astros on top, Indians on the bottom. And let me get this over here real fast. There we go. Come back here. Oh, I didn't take it to the thing. Well, anyways. Here, look, that's what it ended up looking like. Sorry. But we did randomize 4 times. Here, let me show you that we did randomize 4 times. It's right here. You can see down here. We randomized 4 times. I'm sorry that I forgot to switch the display over, but we randomized 4 times. This is how we ended up. We'll randomize all the break participants as well, and I will actually switch screens this time. So I apologize for that. All right, so let's do this real fast. And we get a big 6. So we'll randomize our participants 6 times. And this time we'll actually switch it over. So sorry I'm not following along with chat, but we will, there we go. I'm sure if I was following along with chat, I would have seen that you guys were probably yelling at me saying, hey, we can't see. But this is kind of the important one anyway. So here we go. Randomize it, and we're going to randomize it, what did we say, 6 times? 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we got Texas Breaks on the bottom. It Just Is Sports on the top. Let's get this over here, and this is how this is all going to shake out for us in break number 1, which will be pack number 5 in the box. So we're going to hide all this. I'll alphabetize it for you. I'm going to bring chat up so I can get caught up here. And this is how it breaks down. We've got Zach O with the Angels. We've got It Just Is Sports with the Astros. The A's are going to Zach O. The Blue Jays going to Michael A. We've got the Braves going to Goody, Brewers going to Shalani, Cardinals going to Joey Otto, Cubs going to John H., Diamondbacks to Chris M., Dodgers to It Just Is Sports, Giants to Shalani, Indians to Texas Break, Mariners going to Joe M., Marlins going to Jeff V., Mets going to Michael A., Nats going to Zach O., Orioles going to Teresa, so she ends up getting the Heston spot, Padres going to Zach P., Phillies going to Tyler C. Pirates going to Zach O. Rangers going to James P. Rays going to Jared P. Red Sox going to Jeff P. A lot of P's and J's in that little sequence. Reds going to Michael A. Rockies going to Joey Otto. Royals going to Nick H. Looking for the Asa Lacy card. Tigers, big one, going to Rudy G. Twins going to Texas Breaks. White Sox going to Nick H. And the Yankees going to Tyler C. So Rudy ends up getting the Tiger spot. Congratulations on that one, Rudy. But lots of good teams in here. I was in I was in two of BITG's breaks last night and had the Pirates. The Pirates were a great spot for me. The Mets were a great spot for me as well. So plenty of good teams in here. So we are going to open this up for trades. So trades are open. And right off the bat, we got Rangers for Brewers. KC Nation says, hey, who wants to trade for the Royals? Only if we're willing to trade during the other breaks, even if I get a good one. Okay, so Rangers for Brewers. Shalani, Braves for Giants. Anyone looking for the Rays? The Rays are actually one of my sleeper teams in here. The Rays have plenty of cards in this set. So the Rays are not a bad one. The knock on them is going to be that there's some pitching prospects that are in there. However, don't sleep on the fact that the Rays have pitching prospects. Go look at some of the Rays pitchers that have come up through the minors over the years and tell me if they miss on pitching prospects that much. You know, we could say, let's see, we could say Blake Snell. We could say, okay, so if we do get a confirmed trade, just put confirmed and who the two teams are. So that way it makes it kind of easy for me. KC Nation is not in this one. KC Nation took a little bit of a different strategy. He bought up a few more spots in a couple breaks, so he kind of spaced it out a little bit. So we'll see how that works out for him. I don't know if there was a good or a bad strategy. There was a lot of different spots you could get. That was basically how this worked out. So James says, I will trade you the Mariners if I get them. Jared says they do have a bunch of autos. We're talking about the Rays there, but none of their picks popped to me. And a lot of the reason for that is because some of them are pitchers. But if there's one team in MLB that I do believe knows how to pick good pitching, it is definitely the Rays. So the fact that they've got pitching in there, I wouldn't be scared off by that. But I get, hey, if we're looking for value and flipping and all of that right off the bat, the Rays might not be the go-to team. But in the long run, that's what's always interesting about Bowman. The team that starts out being like the Tigers. The Tigers are the most expensive team right now, for sure. That's the way it's going to be going across the board. However, I would love to go back and say, who was the big team when it started? And then 2 years from now, you go back and say, now who's the big team in there? That's what's interesting about this set, because it very much depends on basically who comes up to the majors and makes an impact that way. So, okay, trade confirmed. Rangers for Brewers is our first trade of the night. So let's get that one in. So James trades out of that Rangers spot, going into that Brewers spot. And Shalani going out of that Brewers spot and into the Rangers spot. Giants for Rays is confirmed. So let's get that one in. So Shalani hot on the trade market. So we've got Shalani trading out of the Giants, trading into the Rays with Jared. So that Giant spot goes to Jared now. Let's get this saved off while we're at it. Let's see. Okay, trade Rays for Giants. We got that one. Braves for Giants. So I think that one's a little too late. However, you might still be able to trade with Jared for the Giants for the Braves. Yeah, the Rays, hey, look, they were in the World Series with about 1/10 of the friggin' payroll that the Dodgers had. So the Rays are doing something right. All right, and so here's what we're going to do. Wander should debut this year. I am going to say trades going once. We're going to kind of keep this going. Oh, man, if we pull a super fractor of anything tonight, I don't care what it is, I'm going to freak out. Super fractor Bowman draft would be fire. All right, so if there's any other trades, Goody says Giants for Braves. So get the trades in now because we are going to move pretty quick while we're doing the trades, only because we have to do this 5 times tonight. And we can sit and stare at spreadsheets, or we can stare at cards. Passing on the Braves. Okay, so we're going to say trades going twice. Joe says, Veen me, baby. So he's got the Rockies. If we pull a Veen out of the blocks, just in the breaks I've been watching last night, it does seem like collectors are high on Veen right now. Veen was one of the top prospects. And I put a video out about 3 weeks ago saying who my top 10 targets were. And it really wasn't like who the top 10 targets were, just who my top 10 targets were. And I kind of tiered them out like the obvious ones, the value ones, and kind of the sleeper ones. But Veen was definitely in there. Yeah, there is going to be tons of sleeving tonight, Jeff. Okay, so get them in. I'm going to give it about 10 more seconds. If something comes up, we'll see if we can get it through. Rudy says all or nothing on the torque. Yeah, no kid. We had a Torkelson auto. We're going to be hitting the foghorn for sure. And yes, Veen, hey, if Veen ends up being the next Bellinger, no one is going to complain about that in regards to having his first card ever. So here we go. I'm going to say trade's closed. And we're going to get right into it because we're already 20 minutes in. Holy smokes. But this may take a while tonight, guys. We'll see. We're going to keep going. Holy smokes. I'm telling you, this thing is a brick. So before we begin, Patreons, thank you very much. You guys there was a ton of spots. There was 150 spots out of this. And you guys bought them all up. I tried to make it to where anyone and everyone can get in. I know a lot of Bowman breaks are going to be pretty expensive off the bat. So, try to make it to where, hey, if you wanted a spot or two, you could definitely get one and still keep it cheap. So thank you guys very much for getting into the break. Thank you for your continued support. I do know that I owe you guys the 60 Patreon break. I have not forgot about it. I am going to do it. It is going to be this month. It'll probably be over the Christmas break. So that will be announced soon. But I do want to thank you guys for your continued support. And thank you for getting into the break tonight. It is much appreciated. And here is our first box of Super Jumbo Bowman Draft. I'm probably going to take this box off the top. Okay, so this is going to be pack number 1. And as you can see, it's actually 2 packs. Big giant stack. So that's pack 1, which is break 2. This next pack is going to be break 2. So let's go like that. Well, that's pack 2, which is break 4. So we're going to stack them kind of like this. This next pack, which is way down here, is going to be 3. So that one's going to go right here. And don't worry, we'll stack all this up. 4 was pack 5. Okay, so that can go over here. So that one's going to go over here. And then this is actually break number 1. And like I said, there's going to be a piece of foam in here. So this is the break number 1 pack right here. So here's how this works. We'll take the box off. So this is how it's going to go. Break 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we'll take break 1. Put that over here. 2 or 5 goes on the bottom. 4 goes on top of that. 3 goes on top of that. and 2 goes on top of that. And that is the order in which we are breaking tonight. So stack those to the side. So this is going to be our first one of the night. And we are going to get into it right now. So let me grab my scissors because I'm going to cut these right down the middle. So that way we can kind of do them one at a time. We'll kind of give it one of these. And so let's see. This was on the top and bottom. So if it's like last year, I think the auto is in the bottom. So we'll do the top first. We'll find out. We'll find out with break one. So this is the top part of the pack, the bottom part of the pack. And away we go. Good luck, everyone. Cardinals fan 1990, how you doing? El Canon, what's going on, brother? It has been a while. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good holiday season. I'm breaking my first box of Bowman Super Jumbo for 2020. So I'm going to put all of the paper on top. So we'll start with the paper and we'll go from there. Okay. So, to start the night, we started with the Tyler C card. That is a nice Anthony Volpe. And then we have our first Bowman, Caden Polkovich. Polkovich was a 3rd rounder. We have CJ Abrams. Another one, this is Carmen Mladinsky. Mladinsky was a 1st rounder, 31st overall. This one's going to the Pirates, so this is going to Zach O. So there's our first rounder of the night. Let's see, how do we want it? We'll do it like that. Then we've got Carson Ragsdale, who was a 4th rounder in 2020. Nick Bisco, he was a 1st rounder for the Rays. Like I said, the Rays have plenty of cards in here. Shy City, what's up, brother? How you been? We've got Nick Bisco. He was 24th overall for the Rays. We do have color in here. I see that right off the bat. We've got a Jackson Cower, a Bryce Jarvis. Jarvis is for the Diamondbacks. That's another 1st rounder, 18th overall. Pitching prospect for the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks going to Mr. Chris Micro. Then we've got Shea Langears. Nick Garcia, 1st rounder. That first Bowman, 3rd rounder. Grayson Rodriguez. Xavier Warren for the Brewers, 3rd rounder. There's a nice Bobby Witt Jr. So Bobby Witt going out to the Royals. Royals is Nick, or as he is known on YouTube, Joatek. Holden Powell, 3rd rounder. There's an Adley for the Orioles. That's going to Teresa. So nice little Adley there. Little paper Adley. We've got, keep rolling here. Shy City, I've been good. We've got Tyler Brown, just busy in the holidays. It's amazing how when you sit at home all the time, you seem to be more busy than normal. Ryan Rollison, or maybe I've just gotten used to being lazy, so if I have to do anything, I just feel like I'm busy. And we've got Justin Lang, who was a 31st pick overall. This one's going to the Padres. Our Padres owner tonight, Mr. Zach P. So Poopa gets it in on the first Bowman action. We've got Mike Ciani, Jareer Encarnacion, David Calabrese. I believe he's a 3rd round pick for the Halos. That's a first Bowman paper. Nolan Gorman, we should see him in 21. Trey Cruz, Brett Beatty, nice one for the Mets. Addison Coffey for the White Sox, 3rd rounder, first Bowman. Alec Thomas, Petey Halpin, what a name, Petey Halpin for the Indians. It's kind of a nice looking card there for the Indians. We've got Aaron Shortridge. What we will be doing, we'll be sleeving up all the first Bowmans. Obviously, the bigger ones are going to get the top loaders, especially the ones. All of the first Bowmans that are 1st rounders are definitely going to get top loaded tonight if they're chrome. We've got Clayton Beater. Not a name I would want to grow up with, but he was a 2nd round pick, 66th overall for the Dodgers. Ronaldo Hernandez. Hunter Barnhart for the Rays, another pitching prospect. And, there we go. Joey Cantillo. Zach McCambly. Zach McCambly was a 3rd rounder for the Marlins. Aaron Ashby. Try and keep up. Brian Bosworth, what's going on, buddy? Trying to keep up with chat, too. Okay. Calabrese, he's Canadian. Liam Norris for the Diamondbacks, third rounder. And there's Jason Dominguez for the Yankees. That one's going out to Mr. Tyler Cassidy. That one is for you. We'll give Dominguez a little top loader, get us started on the top loading action for the night. Nice little paper Dominguez there. So the pack kind of starts out strong. We'll see how big of a card garden we can make for each of these breaks. Joe Ryan, and our first color is going to be a paper. It is a first Bowman, and it is going to Landon Knack of the Dodgers. It is numbered 222 out of 250. Jeff, you got that one. What was I watching the other day where it was like, oh, he's Canadian? I saw that on TV just the other day. So Landon Knack, purple, 222 out of 250. That is going to our Dodgers owner. It just is sports. So Greg, congratulations on that one. And now we're getting into some chrome, baby. And we're going to start with a nice one in my book. This is a refractor, and it is a Carson Tucker. Carson Tucker was in my targets for this set. He was in my top 10 targets. So a nice Carson Tucker first Bowman refractor there for the Indians. That is going to Mr. Texas Breaks. Nice little hit there. Tucker, the brother of Cole Tucker. Maybe not quite as much power as you can see. He still needs to grow into that body, but makes a ton of contact and has a ton of speed. Is definitely... I'm trying to think who I would compare him to, but a speed and contact hitter for sure. So think Jose Altuve type. Christian Chamberlain, that is a refractor for the Royals. That is a first Bowman as well. He was drafted in round 4, 105th overall. El Canon opened a super jumbo today. Nothing incredible, but a nice box. Yeah, the super jumbos, I mean, you get a lot of refractors. That's the whole thing. You just never really know. That's the weird part about Bowman. You never actually know. All right, so here we go. We get our next one is going to be an Adam Seminaris for the Angels. That is another refractor, so we get plenty of refractors. Fifth rounder, 141 overall. The refractors do look beautiful. I agree, Brian. So we're obviously, if they're first Bowman refractors, we will get them all top loaded because you never know with them. And we are making a nice little round with these. We've got Jimmy Glowacki, actually. He was a round 2 pick, 68th overall. That one's going to the Giants. So that one's going to Mr. Jared P. So El Canon, did you break them or was it a personal? So there's Glowacki, that's another refractor. Then we have a nice one coming up for the Orioles. This one is going to be Adley Rutschman. And that is a Glimpses of Greatness insert Adley. That one's going to Ms. Teresa. Nice Adley there. And we continue on. So we've got our first 4 refractors of this break. We've got Carter Baumler. Baumler was a 5th overall pick. We've got Ben Hernandez. Oh, wait, hold on. That's a first Bowman. We'll sleeve up all the first Bowman chromes. The first rounders will get all top loaded and whatnot. We got a lot of first Bowmans out of here. So we've got Ben Hernandez. That one's going to go to the Royals. Talking about a 2nd rounder, 1st overall. Then we have Thomas Segesi. I'll be honest, I don't know how to say that name, but that is going to the Rangers. So that one is going to Mr. Shalani, 5th rounder. Zach McCambley for the Marlins, 3rd rounder. And we have Aaron Ashby. a Liam Norris for the Diamondbacks. That is a third rounder, first Bowman. So a lot of first Bowman chromes, which is nice. And we already hit a Dominguez paper. So why not in the same pack hit a Jason Dominguez chrome? Nice one for Tyler C. A nice Dominguez there. So we're not even halfway through the break, and we are already paper and chromed up on Dominguez. And we are going to build a card garden quick, I have a feeling. All right, here we go. We've got Joe Ryan, Quinn Priester, Corey Lee, Mark Vintos, Alika Williams for the Rays. And as you guys can see the Rays, a lot of cards in this set. Alika Williams, first round pick, 37th pick overall. So the reason there's 37 picks, there's a, I forget what they call it. It's the fairness. It's basically the competitive fairness part of the first round. So there's a couple extra picks that teams get at the end of the first round. But that is a nice Alika Williams chrome first Bowman. And then for the A's, we have Dane Acker first Bowman. So a lot of first Bowmans out of here. And Acker was a fourth round, right? Yeah. The A's are the one team. I have not looked into their draft a whole bunch on this. Carmen Mladinsky, first rounder, 31st overall. So he would have been the first pick in that supplemental first round competitive balance part of the first round of the draft. That's what they call it, the competitive balance picks. So Carmen Mladinsky for the Pirates. That is going to Mr. Zach O. And I tell you, we're going to run out of room if I keep putting all these up here. Carson Ragsdale for the Phillies. That is a fourth rounder. But these are all the first round chrome picks. So a nice first half of the break for sure. And then we have another Nick Bitsko. And this is a Bowman first. So we got the paper and the first Bowman. Rays need competitive balance. Yes, they do. So, a Nick Bitsko, 24th overall. So look at this. Like right off the bat, we're halfway through this. And these are all just the first round chrome that we've got. And then I believe these are a box hit. You only get one of these, but we get a Joey Cantillo for the Cleveland Indians. This is a, what did they call these? The pressure, the applied pressure insert. I think these are actually die cut if you get them autographed. The autograph versions, I believe, are die cut. I don't quote me on that, but at least they, in the pre-sale stuff, that's what they had mentioned. So a nice Joey Cantillo there. And that gets us through the first half of break one. We still have the second half. So the autos will be on the bottom part of the box. So if you're going into stores and they're selling them this way and you see them cutting, because I could see them breaking packs into two, you may want to think about trying to grab the bottom ones because that's where the autos will be. Hopefully most shops won't sell them that way, but hey, I've seen weirder things happen. So we do have green. We do have a green that'll be coming up last for this break. So let's keep moving. For the Cubs, we have Jordan Wogu, third round pick. Hunter Bishop, nice one there. He was a 10th round pick last year, I believe. Austin Hendrick, that is for the Reds, and that is going to be a 12th overall pick. Our Reds owner tonight is Michael A. So Michael, congratulations on that one. We've got Shalani is calling a Rays auto. KC Nation, there is a crap ton of people in this break. Oswald Peraza, Jordan Balazovic, Nick Gonzalez. This is another great prospect. Great pick for the Pirates. Nick Gonzalez, first Bowman paper. Nice one there. I believe he was 7th overall. Yep, 7th. Our Pirates owner, Zach O. So Zach, nice one here. Nice little paper Gonzalez. Then for the Yankees, we have their first round pick. This is Austin Wells. He was another one that was in my top targets in this. Austin, well, and here's why. The Yankees know how to develop hitting catchers, not defensive catchers. And they actually drafted him in 2018 and he decided to go to school. They thought so much of him that they drafted him again and signed him in 2020. He was 28th overall. So a nice little hit there for the Yankees. That's going to Tyler. And then we have Warner Blakely. He was a 4th round pick for the Halos. Justin Foscue, that is for the Rangers. That is a 1st round pick as well. So we're pulling a ton of 1st rounders out of this first break. So Foscue for the Rangers. Then we have Trevor Hauver, 3rd round pick. Ethan Hankins, Reese Hines, Logan Gilbert, Isaiah Green, Bowman 1st, 2nd round pick for the Mets. Joe Boyle for the Reds. He was a 5th round pick. There's Logan Allen, 2nd round pick for the Indians. Going to Texas Breaks. Will Klein, 5th round pick. Alaric Solari, he is a 2nd round pick for the Twins. And we've got Matthew Dyer for the Mets. I think we're looking for Pete Crow Armstrong. Levi Prater, 3rd round pick. Nice Andrew Vaughn here. He was a 3rd round pick overall last year. Is a fantastic prospect for the White Sox. I'm telling you, the White Sox are going to be loaded. The White Sox are going to be a playoff team for years to come, I have a feeling. And Gage Workman, he was the 4th round pick for the Tigers. Brady McConnell, Robert Poussin, Poussin. I've seen his name said so many ways, but another nice. It's interesting because this color seems a little bit off. Maybe that's just me, but does that look off to you? I don't know. I don't know if you can tell on camera. Okay. So let's see. He was a Bowman 1st in the set that came out in June, but then we've got Freddie Zamora, 2nd round pick. Shane Drohan, I believe he was 5th round pick. Owen Casey for the Padres, 2nd round pick. Jack Blomgren for the Rockies, 5th round pick. Cody Hosey. Josh Jung, he was a 10th round pick in 2019. Sammy Infante for the Nationals, 2nd round pick. Kyle Isbell. Connor Phillips, 2nd round pick for the Mariners. Blake Rutherford. Jesse Franklin V. He is a 3rd round pick for the Braves. Mr. Travis Swaggerty. Landon Knack. Luis Gill. And here we go with our Chromes. We start with the Zach Britton, 1st for the Blue Jays. He was a 5th round pick, but that is a refractor 1st Bowman for the Blue Jays. Our Blue Jays owner, Michael A. So nice one there. Robert Poisson. A nice little refractor there. And for the Blue Jays, we have another refractor. This one is going to be CJ Van Eek. And he was their 2nd round pick. So 2 Blue Jay refractors. Nice for Michael. Put them together on the same stand. That way we can save some room. And let's see. Our 3rd refractor is going to be Daniel Cabrera for the Tigers. Not the Tiger we're looking for, but Daniel Cabrera was their 2nd round pick. The Tigers were lauded for how well they did in this draft. So Cabrera, a nice hit as well for a refractor. So a nice one there for Mr. Rudy. We'll see if we can get Cabrera up in here. And our final refractor is going to be Hayden Cantrell, 5th round pick for the Brewers. Brewers is James P. And that will be our 4th refractor. Let's see. Can I fit them all? I'm going to have to push these back a little bit farther. Okay, so our next one is going to be the franchise future with Nick Gonzalez and Carmen Mladinsky. And that is for the Pirates. A nice insert there. I always like the franchise futures inserts. I think I like last year's better, but not a bad one here, kind of with that diamond design. It is a Nick Gonzalez, so a nice one there for Zach O. Then we've got Blake Rutherford, Jesse Franklin V, another first Bowman Chrome. So we'll get these sleeved up. And we have Travis Swaggerty. There's Landon Knack again. Little first Bowman for the Dodgers. It just is sports. And we've got Luis Gil, Drew Romo, first round pick, 35th overall for the Rockies. We have not seen Veen yet, so that's the other first rounder they had, but a first rounder nonetheless. And Drew Romo, a lot of catchers went in the first round in the 2020 draft, so there's a nice Drew Romo. And we've got Ian Bedell, fourth round pick. Another first Bowman, so a ton of first Bowmans in this pack. Let's see, we've got Bobby Miller. He was their first round pick, 29th overall for the Dodgers. Bobby looks like a Bobby. Look at that. I mean, if you see him walking down the street, you go, what's that guy's name? He goes, probably Bobby. Kind of looks like a Bobby. Ever notice how like Brian's all look like Brian's, Bobby's all look like Bobby's? I don't know. Maybe I'm being weird. Jackson Cower, Bryce Jarvis for the Diamondbacks. That's going to Chris. Another first Bowman Chrome. Nice one there. First round pick, 18th overall. So all Chrome first rounders getting top loaded. Then we have Jordan Balazovic. Oh, that's a nice one. The Nick Gonzalez. We pulled the paper. Now we've got the Chrome for the Pirate spot for Zach paying off. Nice one for sure. There's the Nick Gonzalez Chrome. That one's got to end up somewhere in the car. Somewhere. Let's put her there. All right, we're almost done with break number 1 already. Okay, O'Neill Cruz, Nick Lofton. That's a first rounder, 32nd overall for the Royals. Going to Nick. So a ton of first rounders. This is awesome. So let's see. Rudy's saying, give me the torque. We did pull the Tigers for you, and we so far have been shut out on the torque bandwagon. Milan Tolentino for the Indians. He was a 4th round pick, but that is a Bowman first, so let's give it a sleeve. Then we have for the Giants, we have a Nick Sweeney, and that means that our auto is going to be a green. So let's see who it is. First, it looks like it's going to be for the Mariners. So this is going to first-time breaker Joe M., who has the Mariners. And it is going to be numbered at a 99. It is a Caden Pulkovich, autoed to 99. First Bowman. Beautiful card here. 3rd round pick, 78th overall for the Mariners. It is a hitting prospect, which is what you want to get. Let's see, he is 21 years old, so tons of room for growth. Caden Pulkovich is our first auto and our auto for break 1. Congratulations on that one, Joe. Joe is a first-time breaker with us and gets the first-time breaker luck and pulls a green Caden Pulkovich to 99 to end break number 1. And we'll get Nick Sweeney here, who was a 2nd round pick for the Giants, sleeved up. That one is going to Jared. So that is break 1. And we're going to go kind of fast like that because we got to go through 4 of these. So let's see who we get in break 1, and we'll switch it all up. Everyone gets new teams for break 2. So we'll see what we can get out of there. But a very nice first little pack. in regards to a lot of first Bowman cards, a lot of first rounders in first. So let's see. I mean, that was just one pack. A lot of times we open up a whole box when we don't have that many top loaders, but we do get the Caden Pulkovich to 99. That's our auto. Nick Lofton, that is a first Bowman Chrome. Bryce Jarvis, these are all going to be first rounders. In Chrome, Bobby Miller, Drew Romo. The franchise futures, Nick Gonzalez, Carmen Mladinsky. Austin Wells, paper first rounder. Nick Gonzalez, paper first rounder. Joey Cantillo, applied pressure. Landon Knack, this was a paper parallel 222 out of 250. Jason Dominguez, paper. Adam Seminaris, chrome refractor. Adley Rutschman, glimpses of greatness. Daniel Cabrera, chrome refractor. Alika Williams, chrome. Carmen Mladinsky, chrome. Carson Tucker, refractor chrome. Christian Chamberlain, refractor. Jason Dominguez, chrome. Nick Bitsko, first chrome. Jimmy Glowenke, that is a refractor first Bowman. CJ Van Eck, refractor. Zach Britton, refractor. Hayden Cantrell, refractor. And finally, the Nick Gonzalez Bowman Chrome for break number 1. So nice way to start for sure. We'll get this one cleared off. I mean, we made a card garden quick. My Lord. Delaney, obviously, on that 99 is going to be all over that. So Shalani, maybe you can tell us more about that card. No Torques. Rudy, the night is young. You could get the Tigers again. All right, so Joe, congratulations on that one, bud. First time breaker gets that first time luck. So let's save this off. We're going to take break 1, put it in the books, and immediately go to break number 2, not break number 5 like I had pulled up here. All right, so here is who's in break number 2. We've got Tyler C., Jared P., John H., Michael A., Nick H. has 2 spots, Jeff P. has a spot, Zach O.'s got a spot, Joey Otto has a spot, KC Nation has 4 spots, Teresa has a spot, Brian F. has 2 spots, Jeff V. has 2 spots, Michael A. has a spot, Chris M. has a spot, James P. has another spot, Joe M. is in this break as well, Brian B. enters into the fray, It Just Is Sports has 2 spots, Zach P. has a spot, Tyler C. has a spot, Texas Breaks has a spot, Michael A.'s got another spot, and finally Joey Otto with a spot to round out break number 2. So what did I do with my dice? Let's get them rolled off here, and we'll randomize our teams to begin with. So let's do that. Here we go. Start a new list. And hopefully we can kind of keep this pace going. If we don't, it's going to be a late night. And I got to get kids to school in the morning. All right, so here we go. What did we say? 4 times? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All right, so we got Cubs on the bottom, Marlins on the top. And we'll get this all pasted in here. And we will come back, roll the dice again. And we get another 6. That was just like last time, wasn't it? Didn't we have 4 and 6 last time? So 6 times on the break participants. Let's get that rolling. Go. And here's everyone that is in the break. And away we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we got Joey Otto on the top and on the bottom. And this is how break 2 pans out. I'm going to hide all this. Well, bring up chat, alphabetize all that to make it easy to read, and bring chat up here. Once you add neighbor Tom to one of my spots, please. Yes. Which spot would you like it to be? I did that before. Let's see. Casey, you ended up with the Angels, the Pirates, the Reds, and the Tigers. So you pulled down that Tiger spot. You bought 4 spots. You bought in big time on break 2, and it paid off for you with that Tiger spot. So trades are open. If you want to be nice, that pirate spot's real nice, man. So Casey, let me know. But here we go. Trades are open. Here's how it ended up. KC Nation gets the Angels. The Astros go to Jared P. The A's going to Teresa. The Blue Jays going to Tyler. Braves going to Texas Breaks. Brewers going to Chris M. Cardinals going to Michael A. Cubs going to Joey Otto. Diamondbacks to Zach P. Dodgers to Zach O. Giants to John H. Indians to Jeff V. Mariners to Michael A. Marlins to Joey Otto. Mets are going to Brian B. Nationals going to Jeff P. Orioles going to James P. Padres going to Joe M. Phillies going to Jeff V. Pirates to KC. Rangers to Michael A. Just as Sports gets the Rays. Brian F. with the Red Sox. Reds going to KC Nation. Rockies to Tyler C. Royals to Nick H. Tigers to KC Nation. Twins to It Just Is Sports. White Sox to Brian F. And the Yankees going to Nick H. You said the Pirates. Okay, so what are we putting here? Neighbor Tom, who I have met Neighbor Tom on KC Nation's channel. Neighbor Tom actually sold me some Nolan Ryans. So we're going to say KC Nation, and we're going to put an NT next to it for Neighbor Tom. So let's get that saved off here. Okay, Zach Poopa says, anyone want the Diamondbacks? Red Sox are for trade. Brian's looking to trade the Red Sox. Jared says, I would do Diamondbacks for Astros. It's Zach. So let's see if we can get Astros for Diamondbacks done. And Zach says, ain't looking for the Astros. So that trade falls through. Isn't an Astros fan. Not many Astros fans anymore. KC Nation says, I'm interested in the Royals, Reds, or Angels. I mean, technically, you could trade that Pirate spot, too. Astros for Red Sox at Brian. That is an interesting trade. The Red Sox were questioned a little bit in the first round for their pick. But the reason why is they slotted in under the draft pick value. So they took a player that they could sign for under what a first round pick was. And the way the Red Sox financial situation is right now, it made sense that they did that. But I actually think they ended up with a decent pick. So let's see. So KC Nation will trade for the Royals. Who's got the Royals? Nick has the Royals. And that is Joatek. So Joatek, if you are in here, if you're interested in trading the Royals, James says Orioles for Rays. Nats for Red Sox. So the Red Sox. So Brian, you got a lot of pursuers for the Red Sox. We'll see if we can get this to shake out, and we'll get to break 2. This is the part where I got to keep it moving a little bit. Brian says, Jared, sorry, so everyone's hating on the Astros. Those damn trash cans. And where is the sheriff to give me a trash can emoji right now? Can I do draft? Can I do them? I should be able to do my own emojis, right? I should be able to. Trash can emoji, cry about it. Trash can emoji, cry about it. There is my wonderful addition to the chat. Shalani gives us a trash can. Diamondbacks for Orioles. Zach says he'll do Diamondbacks for Orioles. Joatek says he's keeping the Royals. Yeah, no, Shalani, I was like wondering, like, do I need to subscribe to my own channel? Do I need to be a member of my own channel to be able to do the trash can emojis? Apparently, I don't have to be, which is good. I do the Orioles if you want the Nationals. Jeff, of course, is looking for the Orioles. James is going to be holding on to him. Okay, so we got a lot of trades. I'm going to speed this up just a little bit and say trades are going once. So let's start either saying yay or nay to these, and then we'll get into break number 2 because we got to do this 3 more times after this one. But I'm prepared. I'm prepared to be up late if we have to be. Got more card stands here. So are we going to get any trades in? We've got the Red Sox out there. A lot of people searching for the Orioles. James, I think, is going to hold on to the Orioles. Orioles are a good spot in this. You've got Heston. You've got Adley. He's got autos in here. So it's going to take a lot to get the Orioles. They're definitely one of the top 5 teams to get. Which, when's the last time you've said the Orioles are a top 5 team to get in a baseball card set? Not often. All right. So it looks like it slowed down here. Zach says, James, you want the Diamondbacks. So I'm going to say trades going twice. Sheriff, we're going into break number 2 right now. So we got time. We have already hit an auto to 99. We hit, I know it's probably tiny on there, a Caden Polkovich. Green, true green to 99. Pretty awesome little hit there. Take that one. Okay, James says, no, Brian, did you want the Nationals or no? This is break number 2. No, thank you on the Nats. Okay, so I think we're getting a bunch of no's. So we're going to give it like a couple more seconds and say trades are going to be closed. Because I think everyone's kind of standing pat here. And trades closed. Let's break some more cards. Let's do it. All right, get chat pulled back up here. Okay, so good luck to everyone that is in break 2. What did I do with my scissors? Oh, look at that. I put them back where they were supposed to be. And yeah, so you can kind of tell where the auto's at. Because let's see. There we go. That one's going to have the auto, so we'll do that one last. We'll pull that off over here. And let's see how many top loaders. We went through a lot of top loaders in that last bag. So good luck to everyone that is in break 2. We'll do it just like last time. Pull out the paper, put the chromes to the back. There we go. And away we go. Austin Hendrick for the Reds. I believe that is a first rounder, 12th overall. Our Reds in this break, Mr. KC Nation. So KC Nation starts us off with the first rounder. First Bowman, Austin Hendrick. Oswald Peraza. And we didn't get him in break 1, but we got him in break 2. There's Mr. Pete Crow Armstrong. A lot of people high on Pete. 19th overall for the Mets. See if we can find a chrome one of his somewhere in the box tonight. We've got Bryson Stott, Jackson Miller. He was a second-round pick for the Reds. Then we've got Austin Wells. Nick Joatek's got Austin Wells and the Yankees in this break. A nice little Austin Wells there, 28th pick overall. We've got Warner Blakely, Justin Foscue, another first rounder for the Rangers. Rangers is going to Michael A, and Carson. We put Michael's name in here because Carson probably doesn't know who these players are yet. But Carson, if you're watching, I hope you're being good. Because Santa, he's watching, man. We got an elf in our house. He is terrorizing my poor children right now. There's Tristan Casas. And there's Max Meyer, 3rd pick overall for the Marlins. I believe that's going to Joey Otto. Would love to pull a Meyer auto out of this. So there's our first Meyer of the box. And that one is going to Joey Otto. Nice little hit there for Joey. And then we have a Reese Hines, a Logan Gilbert, Isaiah Green for the Mets. He was a 2nd rounder. Riley Green, who was a third overall or 5th overall last year. We've got Joe Boyle, Logan Allen, Will Klein, first Bowman, 5th rounder overall. Alaric Solari, he's a 2nd round. Matthew Dyer, Jack Blomgren, 5th rounder. Evan Carter for the Rangers, 2nd rounder. First Bowman, a lot of first Bowmans, not a lot of first rounders though. Zach Britton, 5th rounder. CJ Van Eck, 2nd rounder. Sammy Infante for the Nats, 2nd rounder. Kyle Isbell. Connor Phillips, 2nd rounder for the Mariners. Mitchell Parker for the Nats, 5th rounder. Blake Rutherford. Jesse Franklin, another first Bowman. Travis Swaggerty. Landon Knack. Luis Gill. And now we get to our Chrome refractors. We got a Cole Henry for the Nationals. So that is a 2nd rounder. First Bowman refractor for the Nats. Joe says, if I pull your base, will you sign it? Okay, so there is Cole Henry. Our next one is going to be Jay Groom. That is not a first. We got pretty lucky on that first pack. Had nothing but first for the refractors, but he was a 2016 round 1 pick for the Red Sox. So that one going to Brian F. Trevor Larnach for the Twins. That's a nice little hit there for the Twins. Twins is It Just Is Sports. And making an appearance for the first time tonight, J.H. signs up as a Hall of Famer on the 1 Cent Sports Cards channel. Jay, welcome to the club. Welcome as a member of the YouTube channel. Want to thank you very much, Jay. Appreciate it. And now we got to get Jay into a break as soon as possible. But let me get back to what I was about to say. Making an appearance for the first time tonight for Mr. Joe M., who's now, he was hot on the first one with that auto. But now he stays hot and gets a beautiful Robert Hassel for the Padres. First Bowman refractor, 8th pick overall. Very nice hit right here. Robert Hassel, one of the best hitters that came out of this year's draft. So a nice hit there. Refractor, first Bowman. Let's push these farther back. First Bowman for the Padres. And Joe is in his first break with us tonight. All right, so here we go. And then we got another one that's real nice here. We've got a Glimpses of Greatness. This is an Andrew Vaughn going to Brian Fenster. Brian, nice Andrew Vaughn Glimpses of Greatness insert here. Like that one. Vaughn, I believe, it's possible you see Vaughn in 2021 at the end of the season. If we get a full season in, that'd be awesome. But Vaughn is I mean, the White Sox are really high on him. Okay, Shane Baz. And there's a Carson Tucker Chrome. That's going out to the Indians. That's going to Mr. Jeff V. So, Jeff, congratulations on that one. Another first Bowman Chrome. And I'm giving Carson another first-round pick. Carson's getting a top loader. And then we have a first Bowman Christian Chamberlain. Fourth-round pick. We'll give him a quick little sleeve. We still have yet to see Torque on the night. Well, we're only two packs in. Or 1.5 packs, really. Jordan Westburg. He was a first-rounder, 30th overall for the Orioles. Jeff P. can probably tell us more about Westburg. Austin, what is going on, buddy? So Jordan Westburg, that's another first-rounder. That was the end of the first round for the Orioles. So they had the first and last pick, or second and last pick. Daniel Espino. Cole Henry. That is another first Bowman Chrome. Second rounder. Then we've got Jay Groom. Casey Smith for the Giants. He was a second rounder. Another first Bowman, though. Come on. There we go. Then we get a Daniel Cabrera, first Bowman. Second rounder. Come on. Come on. By the end of this, I'm going to know all of these. You break enough of this stuff, you basically memorize the draft. Hayden Cantrell. Look at this. First Bowman after first Bowman after first Bowman. Done nothing all day. Been a weird day. Sorry about that, Austin. Aren't all days weird now? He's a fifth rounder. We've got Alex Santos. This is for the Astros. Second rounder. First Bowman. Then we get a Shea Langears. Nick Garcia. Third rounder. Bowman first. For the Pirates. That's going to neighbor Tom. We've got a Grayson Rodriguez. A Xavier Warren. First Bowman for the Brew Crew. That's going to Mr. Chris Micro. Third rounder. And our next one, a nice Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals. That's going to Joatek. Nice one there. We'll give Bobby Witt a little top load action. And finally, a 20 and 20. This is the top of the class, 20 and 20. Patrick Bailey for the Giants. That's a nice looking insert right there. Look at, you can see me. There I am. Face reveal. So we get a Bailey. That's for the Giants. That's going to Mr. John Hill. So congratulations on that one, John. First rounder Patrick Bailey for the Giants. All right, so that was the first half. Now let's get into the second half and figure out why this doesn't want to open for me. There we go. Just giant packs. All right, and it does look like I'm going to have something at the bottom there. Probably our auto. Probably the auto. Let's see what we got. All right. Here we go. Jackson Rutledge. Gilberto Jimenez. Marco Luciano. 2018 free agent. Marco's going to get a little sleeve. Let's see, who else we got? Who else we got in here? Takoa Roby. He was a third rounder for the Rangers. Liberatore. Alexander Canario. Tink Hence, which I believe is a first rounder for the Cardinals. Second rounder. Michael Toglia. Trent Palmer for the Jays, third rounder overall. Nice Julio Rodriguez for the Mariners. It's going to Michael. And we've got Jeff Criswell for the A's, second round pick overall. Marco Rea. Did I say second round pick overall? Second rounder Tanner Burns. Is he a first rounder? Yeah, he was first round. I thought so. He was a first rounder, 36th overall. So in the competitive balance part of the first round. For the Indians, that's going to Jeff V. Then we've got Hans Kraus, Keone Cavaco. There's Mr. Ed Howard for the Cubs. He makes his first appearance in the box. A lot of people like Ed Howard. So a nice one there for the Cubbies. That's going to Joey Otto. Then we've got Trevor Larnark. And there's the Hassel. So this is the paper Hassel for the Padres. So we get the paper and the chrome in this pack. Which that happened with Williams in the last pack, so that's pretty nice. So Robert Hassel paper. Elliot Ramos. Burrell Caraway. Now, this is for the Cubs. Joey Otto. Austin is in here. Austin Farmer. Say hello to Mr. Joey Otto, a.k.a. Joe O. Austin is collecting Burrell, just so you know. Burrell was a second-round pick. I think they went to the same high school. Isn't that right, Austin? We've got Logan Hoffman for the Pirates. I don't know why I keep putting the cards down. Slade Sione, 33rd overall for the Diamondbacks. It's going to Mr. Zach Pupa. And we have a Jaron Duran paper. Garrett Mitchell, first rounder, 20th overall for the Brew Crew. That's going to Chris Micro. Nice one there. See if we can find his chrome as well. Spencer Strider, 4th round pick. Jared Schuster, so a couple of Braves pitchers. Schuster was the first rounder. Braves, going to Texas Breaks. Then we have, there we go. Shane McClanahan. I like that name, McClanahan. There's Patrick Bailey, first rounder for the Giants. And look at us. We are going to be sleeving some tonight. I mean, it's almost like every other card. All right, Jordan Groshans. Hudson Haskin, second rounder, 39th overall. Ryan Murphy. Casey Motton. That's a third rounder. Ronnie Mauricio. Drew Romo. That's a first rounder. Blake Rutherford is from Brian's hometown. He's trying to collect it. So Austin comes in. We get the car away immediately. Let's see if we can get his auto. Ian Bedell, 4th rounder. Bobby Miller for the Dodgers, first rounder. That's going to Zach O. And we've got RJ Dabovich, 4th rounder. Garrett Crochet, 11th overall for the Sox. Going to Mr. Brian Fenster. Nice one there for sure. And into our chrome. We've got the refractors up first. Shane McClanahan, refractor for the Rays. That's going to It Just Is. And a nice one here. First Bowman. Patrick Bailey, refractor for the Giants. First rounder. Going to Mr. John H. Beautiful card there. So there's the Patrick Bailey. Then we have another Bowman first refractor. This is the Nick Garcia going to KC Nation and his neighbor, Tom. 3rd round pick overall. First Bowman refractor. And as we continue, we've got a Grayson Rodriguez refractor. Grayson, another good pitching prospect for a loaded farm system out in Baltimore. Then we have, for the Padres, it's a little bit of a Robert Hassel box here. We've got the franchise futures, Justin Lang and Robert Hassel. Nice one there. So Joe keeps the heat rolling with the franchise future. Robert Hassel. And then we get into our chromes. We got a George Kirby, a Mike Ciani, a Gerard Encarnacion, David Calabrese for the Halos. Nice pick that the Halos had there. I believe it was in the 3rd round. Nolan Gorman, Levi Prater. That's a first Bowman, 3rd rounder. And another Andrew Vaughn. And that is going out to Brian. Nice little chrome Vaughn right there. Last year at this time, Andrew Vaughn was one of the big hits out of Bowman Draft 2019. Then a Bowman first, Gage Workman. That one will fake you out. That'll make you think it's a Torque. Little Spencer Torkelson, but he was their 4th rounder. So Gage. Then we've got, for the Yankees, a Trevor Hauer, or Halver, I should say. First Bowman for the Yanks. Look at all these that we're sleeving. We got an Ethan Hankins, a Reese Hines, a Logan Gilbert, and Isaiah Green for the Mets. And you're going to have to give me a second here because I got to get more penny sleeves. Hold on a second. There we go. So there's an Isaiah Green. Was he 3rd round? 2nd round. 2nd round. So that's going out to the Mets. That's going out to Mr. Brian Bosworth. And we have a Riley Green Chrome. He was another big pick from 2019. So let's see. Give that one a sleeve. For the A's, we have a Jeff Criswell, first Bowman. 2nd rounder, 58th overall. Then we're going to get to our auto right after this card. It is a Marco Rea for the Twins. So that one's going to Agistus Sports. And our auto, it's going to be, look at that, it's going to be for the Pirates. Now the question is it who we're looking for? Is it Gonzalez? Is it Gonzalez? This would be huge if it's a Gonzalez. Oh, it is a Gonzalez. That is a Nick. That is a big card right there. That is a Nick Gonzalez. First Bowman auto. That is a nice card. 7th pick overall. That pirate spot, I'm telling you, that pirate spot is nice. So KC Nation gives the Pirates to Neighbor Tom. And Neighbor Tom pulls down a very, very nice Nick Gonzalez to end break number 2 of 5. So not as many first Bowman Chromes in that box or in that pack as there was in the first pack. However, that auto more than makes up for that. And we did hit a lot of the paper first rounders, just not a lot of the chrome. You can see of a nice stack here of the paper that we got. So let's go over the hits here real quick for break 2. But that, where did that one go? That one is a nice card for sure. So wait, let's see. What's Zach asking? So for rainbows for Bowman draft, would you get both the regular and wave variations of the color? You can, yes. There are regular and rainbow for draft. And all the, I think it's oranges to 25 are in hobby only. Okay, so here we go. We got a Patrick Bailey 20 and 20 insert. The Nick Gonzalez, which is just, this may be the auto of the night for sure. That is a big one right there. Yeah, see, Zach's got it. That's a $150 plus auto right there. I was lucky enough to hit the image variation of that card last night. We got a Cole Henry first Bowman refractor, a Patrick Bailey first Bowman refractor. That's another nice card there. 13th overall pick, refractor first Bowman. Nick Garcia first Bowman refractor. Jordan Westberg first Bowman chrome. Carson Tucker first Bowman chrome. The Robert Hassel, that's another nice card. That is a first Bowman refractor as well. Trevor Larnach refractor. Robert Hassel franchise future. So that Padres spot, just a banger of a spot for Joe. The Robert Hassel paper. The Bobby Witt chrome. the Andrew Vaughn, Glimpses of Greatness, and the Max Meyer paper, 3rd overall pick. So another nice pack for sure. A little bit of a different flair than we had in break 1. And then, wait, hold on. Got to get this one sleeved up for the Twins. So there we go, another first Bowman there. So that is break 2, and we've got 3 more to go. I kind of like the fast pace of these. So let's see. Oh yeah, we're kind of tracking. This is kind of... Okay, so let's get right in to break 3. We'll pull these off again. Now we're gonna go. Let me save this down. Okay, so how does that auto compare to the same auto from Panini Prism Draft? Garrett, the answer to that question is fairly simple. Bowman Draft is going to be the premium auto compared to Panini. It would be the exact opposite if it was basketball, but the Panini Draft, I would cut the price probably in half. So if it's a $150 auto in Bowman, it's probably about a $70 to $75 auto in Panini. Still a very nice card though. A $75 card. That's what's weird about the hobby these days, is everyone thinks like it's weird that like a $75 card is a $75 card that you pull out of a pack that maybe doesn't cost nearly that, or you get in a break. So like the expectations, like it's like everyone's expectations need to come back to earth a little bit. Okay, so let's get break 3 up. All right, so break 3. Here's who's in break 3. Just so I'll run it down here real quick. We've got Tyler C, Jared P, John H, Michael A, Nick H for 2 spots, Jeff P. This is Aaron M's break. Aaron M has 5 spots in this break. Zach O has a spot. Joey Otto has a spot. Casey Nation has 2 more spots. Teresa S is in here. Jeff V has 2. Michael A has 1. Chris M. Shalani L has 1. Rudy is back in. James P has another one down here. Dope Potato enters the fray. Joe M in for another spot here. It just is Sports with 2. Zach P with the spot. And Tyler C with the final spot in the break. So let's roll the dice. Where did it go? Here we go. All right, we're going to roll the dice. Well, that came off, but we did get a 6. So we're going to randomize the teams 6 times. And hold this up here. So here we are, break 3. I'm going to do this 6 times. 1 and 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we've got Cubs on top, Mariners on the bottom. That's going to end up looking like that. We'll come back here. Roll the dice again. Try and keep it on screen this time. That'd be helpful. And we're only going to be doing break participants twice. So team 6 times, break participants twice. So let's get that going. Here's everyone that is in the break, in the order that they bought them in, and we're only doing it twice. So here we go. 1 and 2. All right, so we've got Dope Potato on the top. We've got KC Nation on the bottom. So, hide this. Alphabetize that. Bring up chat. And we're open for trades on break number 3. And here's how this ended up. We've got Teresa with the Angels. Astros going to Aaron M. A's going to Zach O. Blue Jays going to Joey Otto. Braves going to James P. Brewers going to Tyler C. Cardinals going to John H. Cubs going to Dope Potato. We've got Diamondbacks going to Jeff P. We've got the Dodgers going to Rudy. We got the Giants going to Just Is Sports, Indians going to Chris M, Mariners going to KC Nation, Marlins going to Just Is Sports, Mets going to Joe M, Nationals going to KC Nation, Orioles going to Michael A, Padres going to Nick H, Phillies going to Jeff V, Pirates going to Michael A, Rangers going to Jeff V, Rays going to Shalani, Red Sox going to Zach P, Reds going to Tyler C, Rockies going to Aaron M, Royals going to Nick H, Tigers going to Jared P, and the Twins, White Sox, and Yankees all going to Aaron M. All right, so let's see. Rudy gets the boys in blue. True Dodger blue. Jared says, I like this random more than the last. Yeah, well, especially being that we haven't hit a torque yet. There's got to be a torque in one of these last 3 packs, if not a couple. We also haven't seen Zach Veen yet. We'll see if we can get some Zach Veen in the house. That would be a positive. Robert Hassel and Nick Gonzalez have kind of been the stars of the night so far. So we'll see if we can get that mixed up a little bit. Zach says, hey, who wants the Red Sox? Oh, we're going to, a Torkelson's got to show up. How many cards are there? There's 120 times 5 packs. So that's 600 cards. I would be shocked if we didn't get a Torkelson out of 600 cards. If that happened, I would be shocked. Someone's going to get one. Got to. Jeff says, hey, anyone want the Diamondbacks? I'd be happy with just a torque base chrome. What's let's see, if the sheriff is here, the sheriff is pretty quick with this stuff. Sheriff, what is a base chrome torque going for at the moment? I'm going to venture to say right off the bat, since this just came out yesterday, it's probably a $75 to $100 card right now. Probably. That's what I would put it at. And I believe it'll go down, and then we'll have to see what he does in the minors to see if it starts going back up again. Because the post hype is always a little bit more. It always goes down a little bit in value because you need to wait and see what the players do. But as the release hype is at its highest, these cards sometimes sell for more than what they're worth, and then they come back to their true value. But if you can get them sold fast enough, you maybe make a few bucks. But with Bowman Draft, my big thing is hold on to them, get them graded. You got the time. If it's players you like, if you're into grading, that's a great thing to do with this set. All right, we got Braves for Cubs on the table. Varies a ton, anywhere from 30 to 70. And Joe says the Blue Jays are available. So we'll keep this open for a minute or two. Zach is wondering if he's trading Pirates or Orioles. Zach Poopa's got who's he got? The Red Sox. And I believe that's his spot in this break. Shalani says the Rays like me, so let's see Rays autos now. Yeah, no kidding. KC says Rays for Mariners. So let's see if Shalani wants to take his Mariners spot. Jared, I would agree with that. And Adley and Spencer are oddly, I mean, obviously they're both first overalls, but they're pretty similar. I don't know which one would be better in the long run. I would probably say Torque, only because Adley, well, I don't know. Torkelson, I think, is probably going to be the better hitter. Adley might be the better baseball player, but in hobby world, it's who's the better hitter. Zach says he got one card last break. That happens, Zach, but we'll come back around for you. Okay, so I'm going to say trade's going once. And we have a confirmed trade. Rays for Mariners. KC pulling out of the Mariners spot, pulling into that Rays spot. Laney gets his Mariners. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. That Torque is probably the better hitter, which will matter more in the hobby. But in actual baseball world, Adley is probably the more valuable player to a team. Because exactly, he does play a premium position. He's still a very good hitter. But just Adley is a baseball player. For people that watch the game, I think Adley will be more popular. But as the hobby goes, the guy making all the Sports Center highlights is probably going to be Torque. Okay, so hanging on to them 3 times lucky. Blue Jays. So Zach says I'll do Blue Jays for Red Sox, Joey Otto. So let's see if we can get that one through. Braves for Diamondbacks is also on the table. So let's get responses to those. And I'm going to say trade's going twice. So let's see. So Joe, let us know if you want to do the Blue Jays, Red Sox. Then we got the Braves and the Diamondbacks. So that's going to be Jeff. Jeff, let us know if you want to make that trade. Jeff Pullins. Joe says, sure, I'll do that. Okay, so we got the Blue Jays and the Red Sox traded up. So Joey says, I'll take them Red Sox. And Zach Poopa is trading in to that Blue Jays spot. We've got another trade there. And then let's see. Jeff Pullins, if you're in, let us know on that Braves Diamondbacks, and then we're going to get to trading. So Jeff, if you are still around, let us know. I know Jeff's waiting to hit those Orioles. I know he is. Jeff has a strategy of buying one spot in pretty much every break I do. And he gets lucky with that strategy from time to time. Shalani, it's possible. This could be a Mariners box. You never know. KC says Nats are available if anyone wants those. But okay, so I'm gonna have to close it up here. James Palmer, I'm gonna hold. I don't know anyone on the Braves. I like AJ Buka. Okay, so I think I'm going to say trades closed so we can get to break number 3 and get into it. All right. If anyone wants those Nats, speak now or forever hold your peace because we are going to get to breaking. You've got like 10 seconds. Let's break. I agree. Okay, good luck to everyone that is in break 3. We'll be a little over halfway done after this one. This is going to be the one with the auto, I believe. So we'll start here and see what we can do. Good luck, everyone. Let's get a Torque already. We've had 2 packs. This is 3rd pack overall. Let's get a Torque rolling. And we are going to have some color, it looks like, in this. Probably a paper color. All right, so here we go. For the M's, Shalani, Zach DeLoach, 2nd round pick overall. Then we have Adam Seminaris, Bowman first. Jimmy Glowinski, second round pick. Nick Lodolo, first round pick in 2019. O'Neal Cruz for the Pirates. Quinn Priester. Corey Lee. Mark Vintos. Alika Williams for the Rays. Believe that is a first round pick in the competitive balance portion of the first round. That is going to Mr. KC Nation. We don't get hyped, we stay hyped. Okay, Dane Acker. And there is Heston. We have not seen Heston yet tonight either, have we? So there is Heston for the Orioles. That is going to Michael A. and Carson. Carson, by the time he is old enough, Heston should be the hometown hero out there at Camden. So a nice Heston to start off this break. Daniel Lynch. Daniel Cabrera, second rounder. Hayden Cantrell. Jeremiah Jackson. Haven't seen that card yet. Alec Burleson, second rounder. JJ Bleday. He's been in a few sets now. So we got JJ Bleday for the Marlins. Nice little hit there. Zach Daniels for the Astros. Fourth round pick. There's another Carson Tucker for the Indians. Indians is going to Chris M. Don't sleep on Tucker. May not have power, but boy, that guy can make contact. All right, so here we go. Christian Chamberlain. Jordan Westberg. That was that 30th pick, so last pick in the first round for the O's. And then we've got, it looks like we're going to have a blue coming up, so a pretty nice one coming up here. Daniel Espino. Cole Henry for the Nats, second round pick. Jordan Walker, first round pick, 21st overall. For the Cardinals. What does Austin got to say here? Acker grew up 45 minutes from me is where all Bell Blue ice cream is. Bluebell ice cream, I mean. Threw a no-hitter in 2020, mid-90s. So Acker, by the way, for all of you that are in the room, Austin is like an encyclopedia. Check out Austin's channel. He is an encyclopedia for prospects. If you want a good, solid channel with a guy that knows a lot, talk to Austin. He hangs out in the Discord a lot. But one of these days, I'm going to let Austin do a set guide and review for a Bowman product. I think it'd be awesome. I'll set up the whole thing and let him record it, and we could put it on both of our channels. Daxon Fulton. So I'll do all of the stuff, and then you just do the narration, Austin. I'll send you like the PowerPoint deck. It'll be Austin. It'll be Austin. It'll be awesome. Colt Keith, Mason Wynn. Mason Wynn was a second rounder. Brandon, I've been waiting for this card. So how do you say this one? I think it's Fad. But I've heard people call it Fat, Pafad. But I actually think it's Fad. Brandon Fad, but he was a fifth rounder for the Diamondbacks. Geraldo Perdomo. Dylan Dingler. Dingler actually was a second rounder, but there's another great pick that the Tigers made. So Dingler shows up. Then we've got Luke Little for the Cubs, fourth rounder. Xavier Edwards. Miguel Amaya. Bet you we see Amaya in 2021. Chris McMahon. He was their second round for the Rockies. AJ Vukovic. Tristan Lutz. Carter. And we have our blue coming up here. So Carter Baumler. And our blue is going to be for the A's. So this is going to Mr. Zach O. That is a nice one. We have not seen Soderstrom all night, but that is a beautiful Tyler Soderstrom, numbered 87, and we missed it by one. His number is 86, but this is card number 87 out of 150. So a nice one here for Mr. Zach O. Congratulations on this one, Zach. That is a nice hit right there. It is the paper blue. It's not the chrome blue. However, Soderstrom, another one of my top 10 prospects to target. That is a very, very nice card right there. Austin collecting Lutz. So congrats on that one, Zach. And then we go to the Mariners for our first Bowman Chrome Refractor. This is an Emerson Hancock. Nice one there for Shalani. First round pick, 6th overall. Emerson Hancock, 6th overall for Shalani. So Shalani gets a beautiful refractor Bowman first. Then we also have a Francisco Alvarez refractor for the Mets. That's going to Joe M. So Joe, breaking with us for the first time, having some pretty decent card pulls. We got Matthew Liberatore. That is another chrome refractor for the Cardinals. That's going to John H. And finally, our 4th refractor is going to be Quinn Cotton for the Reds. And that is going to Tyler C. Nice one for the Royals as well. We have not seen many of him tonight, but this is going to Joe Tech. This is an Asa Lacy. Glimpses of greatness. Asa is probably the best pitcher in the draft, although that's really Reed Detmers. But Asa Lacy, a very, very nice card there that we pull for Joe Tech. So there's the Asa, and now we'll get into our chromes. We got a Hudson Haskin. That's going to be a 2nd round pick. We've got a Ryan Murphy for the Giants, another Bowman first. Giants on this break, it just is sports. We've got another first Bowman. That is going to be Casey Martin. Round 3 pick for the Phillies. Let's go into Mr. Jeff V. Then we have Ronnie Mauricio, Nico Holzer, Owen Miller. And there he is. We mentioned it. We had not seen him yet. Mr. Zach Veen, green with envy on a purple team. Mr. Zach Veen. So we get him for Aaron. Aaron, congratulations on that one. Aaron took a little bit of a different strategy for these breaks, bought 5 spots in one break. So this is his time to shine. So we'll see what we can do for him. Versus most people kind of bought into a few of them to get a few different teams from a few different packs. But so we'll see how the strategies all work out. Ryan Jensen, Jordan Adams. I don't think he's going to be on the team for long. I have a feeling the Angels are going to be trading away some of the farm in the offseason. But we'll see. Zach DeLoach, first Bowman Chrome for the Mariners. So Shalini trades for that Mariner spot. Kind of paying off for him so far. 2nd round pick. Nice one there. We've got Adam Seminaris. That is a first round. Our first Bowman. Seminaris. Was he 5th rounder? What was he? Yeah, 5th rounder. Then we have Jimmy Glowinky, 2nd round for the Giants. We've got Nick Lodolo. Oh, another nice one for the Cubs. There he is, Ed Howard. That's going to Mr. Dope Potato. Dope Potato, nice pull there. Mr. Ed Howard. Beautiful one. 1st round pick for the Cubs. And we've got Trevor Larnach. And another Robert Hassel. First Bowman Chrome. This one is going to Joe Tech, who's got the Padres in this break. So that is our 2nd. We pulled a lot of Hassel tonight already. We still got 2 packs to go. So Robert Hassel, still no Torkelson. And our last card in the first part of the break is going to be a Max Meyer for the Marlins. This is another nice one. This is going to It Just Is Sports. He was the 3rd pick overall. So this is the 20 in 20 insert of Max Meyer. So a nice one there. I do like this insert. That's a nice one. All right. So now we go in to our second part of this one. So let's see what we can get out of here. This. Pull all that to the back. Big old fat stack of cards. All right. Nick Lofton. First rounder, 32nd overall. And our new favorite, I don't know if this guy's actually Italian or not, but Milan Tolentino. Fourth rounder for the Indians. Nick Sweeney. Second rounder. Anthony Volpe. Nice one there. Caden Polkovich. We pulled his auto. He was a round 3 pick. Then we've got Mladinsky. Carson Ragsdale. Nick Bitsko. Nice one for the Rays. So KC Nation making back up some of that trade with the first rounder paper of Bitsko. And Jackson Cower. Then we have a Bryce Jarvis for the Diamondbacks. He was a first rounder, 18 overall. That's going to Mr. Jeff Pullins. And we continue on. We have an Alex Santos, second rounder. Shea Langiers. Nick Garcia. Grayson Rodriguez. Brennan Davis. Bryce Bonnin, third rounder. Hunter Green, nice card there. Holden Powell for the Nats, third rounder. There's an Adley. Give Adley a quick, speaking of Adley, give him a quick sleeve. That's going out to our Orioles owner, Michael A. Jay Groom. Casey Schmidt for the Giants, round 2 pick. George Kirby. Mike Ciani. Gerard Encarnacion. Trey Cruz. He was their third round pick for the Tigers. Brett Beatty. Addison Coffey. That is a third round pick. Why did I think Coffey was first? Crochet, that's why, because they both start with C. Alec Thomas. Petey Halpin. Petey. Hey, Petey. There he is. There is the first Bowman paper for Asa Lacy. Beautiful paper card there. Kind of an iconic looking card. That's one of those that down the road will be easily recognizable. The way that they did that card, very nice composition on that card. The intensity on Asa's face, so a nice one there. Asa Lacy, that is going out. Joatek. Rudy says, I hope this means all the Dodgers are in the second pack. Aaron Shortridge. There's Clayton Beater. Second round pick for the Dodgers. We mentioned Dodgers. Dodgers show up. All right, so here we go. Ronaldo Hernandez. Ben Hernandez. Thomas Segesi. Segesi, I do not know how to say his name. Not going to lie. But that is for the Rangers. Zach McCambley. Third round pick. Then we have Aaron Ashby. Liam Norris. And for our refractors in this part of the pack, we're going to have a Shane Drohan. Shane Drohan. First Bowman. That's what we want to see. Shane Drohan. Fifth round pick for the Red Sox. So this one going out to Mr. Joey Otto. And if I can get this top loader. There we go. So we get a Shane Drohan. Refractor. First Bowman. Drohan. We get another refractor, first Bowman, and this one is Owen Casey. Second rounder for the Padres. It's going to Joe Tech as well. The two first Bowmans and both refractors. So that is what we want to see. And here's one that I like. Ms. Teresa. A Reed Detmers for the Halos. Probably the most MLB-ready pitcher in the draft, which is exactly what the Angels needed. Outside of 5 more MLB-ready pitchers for their rotation. Reed Detmers, it's possible we see him in 2021. He was drafted 10th overall, is a fantastic pitcher, has good stuff, mature for his age, really nice pitching prospect for the Angels. So a Reed Detmers, like that one. And then finally, our fourth refractor is going to be D.L. Hall for the Orioles. All right. And right back to the franchise futures, we've got another Asa Lacy. So Asa showing up quite a bit in this pack, which is a good thing if you're Joe Tech. All right, so we've got the Asa right there. And we've got a Nick York. That's the first round, 17th pick overall. This is the pick that the Red Sox got a little hounded for. They drafted him beneath what they would call slot value. Well, over his slot value. Is it over or under? I always forget. But anyways, but Nick York is the official first round pick. That one's going to the Red Sox. That is going to Mr. Joey Otto. That is a first Bowman Chrome. So there's Nick York. Actually have not pulled that one yet, so glad to get that one. Then we have Geraldo Perdomo. Dylan Dingler. Dylan Dingler. I mean, you can't get a more Southern America, not South America, but like, Southern America. I mean, you can hear the Southern accent. Dylan Dingler. Is Dylan Dingler here? So there's Dylan Dingler. Dingler was a second round pick, but a lot of people really high on him as well. So Dylan Dingler. We've got a Luke Little at 2. First Bowman Chrome for the Cubbies. Get that one sleeved up. A lot of first Bowman in this pack too. Awesome. We've got a Daxton Fulton for the Marlins. Fulton, second round pick. We've got a Colt Keith, first Bowman for the Tigers. So the Tigers, we are dancing around Torkelson. And the longer we dance, the more guarantees later in these breaks that we're going to get one. Here's a Mason Wynn, first Bowman. Second round pick for the Cardinals. It's going to John. Brandon Fad. 5th round pick. All first Bowmans all through here. Every stinking one of them for the Diamondbacks. All right. So then we have Heliot Ramos. Another one, Kyle Nicholas. That is a second round pick for the Marlins. So that's going to it. Who's got Marlins? Yeah, it just is sports. Easy one. Say, wait a minute. Bundy was good for the Angels in 2020, but Bundy had a career year and he's going to go back. All right, so then we've got JJ Goss. I've got an Ian Seymour, first Bowman. Second round pick for the Rays. And we have Jeremiah Jackson. Alec Burleson, second round pick for the Cardinals. And then we've got a nice little JJ Bleday Chrome. So the Marlins, nice little spot here in break number 3. Then we have our final Zach Daniels for the Astro, which will be hiding our auto. Oh, and that is an Orioles auto. So this is going to Michael A. Oh, and that, my friends, is the Heston Kjerstad, numbered 1 out of 499. Michael A. Carson A. hit a banger. And that is foghorn worthy for sure. That one is definitely foghorn worthy. That one's getting the old one touch. So that is a Heston Kjerstad. So we have hit 2, 3, really every auto we have hit has been absolutely awesome. But this one, this is a special one. This one's getting the old one touch. Now, to be honest, Michael, if you were watching, which I hope you are, if you were watching, it's fine to keep this in a one touch for a while, but I would not keep Chrome cards in one touches for years on end. It's probably better to keep it in a top loader and penny sleeved, and change that out every year. But this cam press, I'm not a big fan of putting one touches onto Chrome cards. Just know that. It'll be fine. And this is a fantastic, fantastic piece. So a Heston Kjerstad, numbered 1 out of 499. Nice little refractor. Beautiful card to end break 3. And Zach, don't worry. Best things come to those who wait. Patience, my friend, patience. Okay, so another fantastic box, or fantastic pack. This box so far has been really nice. Unless you've hit the Tigers, which is weird. Although the Tigers have pulled a lot of cards. I think the only guy we're missing is Torque, but we still got 2 more packs to go. So the Tigers are due. Let's take a look here real fast and see what we got for break number 3. This one so far had the best auto in it without a doubt. So let's see here. We got Dylan Dingler. This might be my favorite name in the draft. It's just a fun name to say. Dylan Dingler. It sounds like he'd be racing cars or something. All right. Asa Lacy franchise futures with Nick Lofton on card as well. We've got a Jordan Walker paper. A Tyler Soderstrom. That's another nice one out of this pack. That is numbered 87 out of 150. That is a blue paper parallel. And Asa Lacy glimpses of greatness. Owen Cassie, first Bowman refractor. Asa Lacy, first Bowman paper. And Ed Howard, chrome. Heston paper. Emerson Hancock, first Bowman refractor. Robert Hassel, chrome. Nick York, chrome. Reed Detmers, refractor. Max Meyer, 20 and 20. A Zach Veen, chrome. A Shane Drohan, refractor. And then definitely the hit of the pack. The Heston Kjerstad, numbered 1 out of 499. What do they say? eBay 1 of 1, even though that's a joke. It is 1 out of 499. But that is a banger of a card. Sold for $436 today, according to Jared Patterson. $436 in a $5 fast break. Keep that in mind. Okay, so Michael, a beautiful, beautiful card. Showed that one to Carson. Definitely showed that one to Carson. And now we're going to get to break 4. We've got 4 and 5 to go. So let's see if we can, and look at that. If we can do each of these in a half hour, we'll be done at midnight. Or if you're on the West Coast, 9 o'clock. Here's break number 3. Nice break for sure. And every one of these packs has been awesome. Okay, so here we go. So Zach, I think you're going to be just fine, buddy. Yeah, Teresa, that chrome refractor of Detmers is a sweet card. I'd take that off your hands. I don't have one. I don't have any of these cards yet. I haven't opened any because it didn't show up. This literally didn't. This box did not show up at my doorstep until like 5 p.m. Okay, so let's get into break number 4. Let me get break 3 shut down here real fast. And let's roll the dice. Oh, wait, let's pull up break 4 and say who's in it real fast. Okay, break 4. Here we go. If I say your name, you're in break 4. Tyler C, Jared P, John H, Michael A, Nick H has 2 spots, Jeff P, Zach O, Joey Otto, KC Nation with 2 spots, Teresa, Brian F with 2 spots, Jeff V with 2 spots, Michael A, Chris M, Rudy G, James P, Joe M, It Just Is Sports with 2 spots, Zach P with the spot, Tyler C, Texas Breaks, Michael A, and Joey Otto takes us home with 3 more spots to finalize that break. So let's roll the dice here and we'll get to randomizing break number 4. We're going to be a 3. So we'll randomize the teams 3 times. So here we go. And this is kind of fun. This is the definition of fast breaking. Okay, so here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. All right, we got Brewers on the top. Padres on the bottom. Get that in here. Here. Roll the dice again. And we get a big 6 for our break participants. Come back here. List. Whoop. One and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we got Rudy on the top, Brian F on the bottom. And this is how break 4 shakes out. Hide all this, alphabetize, and break 4 comes in as follows. We've got the Angels going to KC Nation, Astros going to Joey Otto, A's going to KC Nation, Blue Jays going to Jeff P, Braves going to Jared P, Brewers going to Rudy G, Cardinals going to It Just Is Sports, Cubs going to Zach Poopa. We'll see if we can get you the Ed that we're looking for you, Zach. The Diamondbacks going to Michael A, Dodgers going to Nick H, Giants going to It Just Is Sports, Indians going to Michael A, Mariners going to Joey Otto, Marlins to John H, Mets going to Teresa Z, Nationals going to James P, Orioles going to Joey Otto. We got the Padres going to Brian F, Phillies going to Michael A, Pirates going to Joey Otto, Rangers going to Jeff V, Rays going to Nick H, Red Sox going to Joe M, Reds going to Texas Break, Rockies going to Brian F, Royals going to Jeff V, Tigers going to Mr. Zach O. Good, congrats on that one, Zach. Twins going to Tyler C, White Sox to Tyler C, and the Yankees going to Mr. Chris Micro. Let me get chat pulled up here. And we are open for trades. Always announced where Dick Trickle finished in NASCAR no matter where he finished. You had to. Okay. Braves are up for trade. And Nationals for Brewers. James Palmer looking to get his Brewers. Who's got the Nats? That is, oh wait, who's got the Brewers? That's who we should be asking. Rudy. So Rudy, if you are here, let James Palmer know if you want to take the Nats for Brewers. Jared's got the Braves up. Okay. A's or Angels. So KC Nation looking to pull down his Royals. He's got the A's or the Angels. Rudy says, I'll trade the Brewers, but I ain't going to trade them for the Nats. James, James, you got another one in here? The problem is I have so many, I got Jeff P, Jared P, and James P, which is impossible on my end of the world to keep up with. I'm not going to lie. When all you three are in a break and I'm sorting them, you don't understand how much attention I have to pay to make sure I do not get your guys' cards mixed up. Because you see the J and the P and you're just like, oh my gosh, there's so many of them. But I don't think I've screwed it up yet. If I ever do, like if if like Jeff one day is like, hey, you sent me cards that weren't mine, I pretty much know I'm going to reach out to either Jared or I'm going to reach out to James, because chances are I sent them to one of you two. Okay, Nationals for Twins. Blue Jays are up if anyone is interested. Zach says, do you collect Alex Gordon? I just pulled a Stadium Club Chrome out of 50 of them. KC Nation is like a big-time Royals collector. All right. And while you guys are trading, I'm going to clean the mat here just a little bit. Get us all nice and clean. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna say trade's going once, because we're gonna keep this rolling. We're gonna try and get both breaks done by midnight. And while we're at it, since we got some people in here, hit the like button. I would like it if you hit the like button. I guess you don't have to, but I like it if you do. It's always fun. Helps me in an algorithm of sorts. I don't know what algorithm I'm actually looking for, but you could do that for me. I'll trade my kidney for 100K auto. Austin and I actually traded. I traded a Heston auto over to Austin today. I pulled it last night out of Draft Collegiate. And now we pull the Bowman draft to 499. So now he's going to have to go try and trade for that one. Zach says, no thanks, James. I learned my lesson last break to keep my spots. Okay, so I'm building an auto PC. That's kind of awesome. All right, I'm going to say trade's going twice. We do not have a hot stove right now. But hopefully after pulling that Heston, I got a hot hand. That was bad. That was bad. That was a bad breaker joke. All right, while you guys work out the Alex Gordon trade, Oh, well, thank you, Austin. Yeah, so I took a bunch of Joe Adells for the Heston, if anyone was wondering. So Austin has way more Joe Adells than I do. And as an Angels fan, that just can't happen because he is a Yankees fan. Okay, so we are closing up trades here. If Jeff V, yeah. Yeah, who had the Royals? Yeah, I got to close trades, KC. Sorry, bud. Only because we're going to keep this rolling. Or else we're going to be, I know you're on the West Coast and you probably just had dinner, but that's not me. What did I do with chat? All right, here we go. Break 4. Good luck, everyone. We got one more to do after this. So far, this has been an absolute blast. Every one of these has been real nice. We've pulled some nice names out of each and every one of them. Each one of them's kind of had a distinct flair. Tons of first Bowmans coming out of here. Exactly what you want to see out of draft. All right, so I'm going to have a little bit of color in this pack too. So let's do this. Oh, Austin, they probably called him up too soon this year. His strikeout rate worries me. That's my big worry about him. But hey, go look at Ronald Acuna Jr. when he first came up. He struck out a lot too. So, but yeah, Joe Adell, speed, power, contact, man. That is the future of the game, or at least right now it is. Okay, so here we go. Quinn Cotton, Jordan Adams, Zach DeLoach, second rounder for the Mariners, Adam Seminaris, Jimmy Glowinski, he was second rounder, Sam Weatherly, first Bowman. I don't think we pulled that one. That's a third rounder. Kristen Robinson, Tyler Freeman, Quinn Priester. We've pulled Quinn out of every pack. Michael Bush, that's the first one for Bush. And there's Tyler Soderstrom, like that one, for the A's. That's going to Mr. KC Nation. This is the guy. I'm kind of high on Soderstrom, I think. Yeah, and I actually think the other thing, Austin, I think the Angels got the right coaching for a guy like Adele too. More and more coaching and the style of coaching in baseball is becoming more and more important, I think. Where, you need the players, coaches, but because a lot of these younger players, the old style of, we're going to play hard. And it's just, I don't think it falls on 18-year-olds' ears like it used to. Case Williams, there's a Reed Detmers for the Halos. That's also going to KC Nation. KC Nation was looking to give up the A's and the Angels and immediately starts hitting cards. All right, so here we go. DL Hall, Kyle Nicholas, second rounder. JJ Goss, Ian Seymour, second rounder. Jeremiah Jackson, Alec Burleson, second rounder. Corbin Carroll, Shane Baz, Carson Tucker, first rounder for the Indians. That's going to Michael A. So Michael and Carson been having a nice little break, pack over pack. They've been doing pretty good. All right, so here we go. Christian Chamberlain, round 4. Jordan Westberg, he's that 30th pick overall. Warner Blakely of the Angels, they did sign him for way over slot, kind of on purpose too. The Angels actually had a fairly decent draft. I think most of the pundits said they did. I mean, they weren't like great, but they were good. Emerson Hancock, that's a nice one for the Mariners. That's going to Mr. Joey Otto. So an Emerson Hancock. That's going to be our second, actually. We got the Soderstrom in there too. So Emerson Hancock, 6th overall. Then we have Francisco Alvarez, Jordan Walker, first rounder, 21st overall for the Cardinals. That's going to It Just Is Sports. Nice one for Greg. Nicola Holzer, Owen Miller. And there's a Zach Veen. So a top 10 talent coming out of these first few papers in break number 4. So Zach Veen, that is going to Mr. Brian Fenster. Nice one. All right, then we have Ryan Jensen, Nick York, another first rounder for the Red Sox. That's going to Joe M. And finally, there he is, Spencer Torkelson. Is this going to be the Spencer Torkelson pack? Spencer Torkelson, first overall. He finally shows up in the 4th pack, which is shocking to me. But the Tigers landed with Mr. Zach O. So Zach, congrats on the torque. Nice one there for sure. Jeter Downs, Cade Cavalli, Bowman first, 22nd overall. That's going to the Nats. James was looking to trade off these Nats, but he does get Cavalli, their first pick. Miguel Amaya, Chris McMahon, and right behind that is going to be a blue paper, and it's going to be, for the Orioles, a nice. Now the blue papers are not numbered, I believe. Are they? No, they are numbered. I take that back. That is an Adley Rutschman sky blue parallel for the Orioles. This going to Joey Otto. So father and son hit 2 quick cards. This one, no, hard to see. 293. Can I get that on there? 293 out of 499. So there's your Adley. That is a nice hit right there. That is a nice one. It's not at first, but keep in mind he was the first overall pick. And then we have Chris McMahon too as well. And that was before we even got to any of the chrome. So this pack started with fire. Okay, so Adley Rutschman to 499. Now we get into the refractors. So we'll keep these down here for a second. We'll just pull them like this. Jordan Westberg, another nice one for the Orioles. So Joey Otto gets a refractor first Bowman. Jordan Westberg, first round pick. Nice one there. Westberg gets up there. Our next refractor is going to be a Daniel Espino for the Indians. And that is going to Michael. Michael having himself a nice little break here. Here's another nice one. This one going to Nick Lodolo of the Reds. Lodolo wasn't he like 11th last year? No, he was 7th. So 7th overall last year for the Reds. So that one going to Texas Breaks. Lodolo refractor, like that one. And he's been patient at times. He's been impatient at times. But Zach, a newer breaker with us. I believe this is Zach. He held on to his Cubs. And we get him the Ed Howard, and it's not just a chrome. It is a chrome refractor. Ed Howard. That is a sweet one for sure. So, Mr. Poopa. There you go, buddy. See, we just need just a little patience. Hey, yeah. Let's do a little Guns N' Roses. Ed Howard. Nice one. Nice Ed Howard. Okay, continuing on. We got a glimpses of greatness for the Padres. This is a CJ Abrams. Beautiful one here. CJ, another 2019 pick. So there's a little bit of a 2019 flair to this pack. This one going to Brian Fenster. Then we have a Brady McConnell, a Jared Jones, second round pick, Bowman first chrome. We got a Bailey Horn. Now, I don't think we've hit that one yet. So a Bailey Horn as a 5th rounder, as another first Bowman. And for the Cubbies again, we've got, so Zach Poopa, ask Austin about Burl Caraway. First Bowman for the Cubs. Second round pick, 51st overall. Then we've got Logan Hoffman for the Pirates. 5th round pick. Listen to that, Austin. That's big words right there. Ricky Henderson 2.0. That's saying something. Okay, then we have a Slade Sione, first Bowman. That is a first round pick, 33rd overall for the Diamondbacks. That's going to Michael A. Michael A. having a great little night breaking. Actually, not great little night, fantastic night. So there we go. We've got Slade Sione. Then we also have a Jarren Duran, Red Sox top prospect. That's going to Joe M, breaking with us for the first time. And we haven't seen much of this one tonight, but we've been waiting for it. The Garrett Mitchell. That's the first Bowman. 20th overall for the Brew Crew. Nice one there. Get the little card garden a little bit bigger. All right, we've got Tanner Burns, first rounder, 36 overall. So a lot of first round chrome coming out right now. Every first round chromer is getting a top load. Everyone. Because that's the way it should be. because you never know. Just put them in a top loader. You never know. All right, here we go. Hans Kraus. Austin Wells, first rounder for the Yankees. This one going out to Mr. Chris Micro. Look at Austin. See, look at, we could just hang out with Austin and talk prospects all night. Austin Wells going for the Yankees. I'm a little high on Austin. Oh, by the way, this card garden's already big, and we haven't even got to the second half of this pack yet. Here we go. Another first Bowman. Warner Blakely. Jared saying earlier, keep an eye out for Warner. I agree with that. It was a good pick. Another first round Bowman Chrome, Justin Foscue for the Rangers. So we're passing them around too. This one going to Jeff V. This has been a fantastic first pack. Or first like half pack, I guess is what we would call it. I mean, just big, just nice. All right. Interesting cases. Oh, look at this. A Max Meyer. Another first round. That's third overall. We have pulled like half of the first rounders all in Chrome just in this half pack. This is kind of this is out of control. This is out of control. All right, here we go. I'm going to run out of these. We're not even in the second one yet. Okay, here we go. Alexander Canario. And finally, a Nick York 20/20 insert for the Red Sox. Holy smokes, what a half pack. Okay, second pack. What auto is going to come out of here? Yeah, the Wells pick, I'm high on Wells just because the Yankees, Wells is the type of player the Yankees know how to develop. And I claim that the Yankees don't know how to develop talent nearly as well as some other organizations. But for some reason, they're really good at catchers. All right, there we go. Okay, here we go. Now, something odd. I'm just going to show this. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there are two thick cards on the back here. There's normally only one. Or at least that's how it's been in the first three packs. So let's see what we get. Nick Lodolo, O'Neill Cruz, Nick Lofton, first rounder, 32nd overall. Paper. We are going to go through so many top loaders tonight. It's going to be awesome. I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty memorable box. Milan Tolentino, Nick Swiney, second rounder. Corey Lee, Mark Vintos, Alika William, 37th overall, first rounder for the Rays. And we have Dane Acker. There's another Heston for the Orioles. So the Orioles are real nice, real nice already. Congratulations on this one, Joey Otto, also known as Joe O in other circles. But don't be surprised if by the end of the night, Joe hits an auto, because that's what Joey does. You don't earn a nickname like Joey Otto for no reason. Daniel Lynch, Daniel Cabrera, he was their second rounder for the Tigers. Hayden Cantrell, Alex Santos, JJ Bleday paper, Zach Daniels, Brennan Davis, Bryce Bowman, Hunter Green, Daniel Espino, Cole Henry, Jay Groom, Casey Schmidt, second rounder for the Giants, George Kirby, Daxton Fulton, second rounder for the Marlins, Colt Keith, Mason Wynn, second rounder as well, Brandon Fadd, fifth rounder, Perdomo for the Diamondbacks. There's Dingler, second rounder, first Bowman, Luke Little, another one for the Cubs, Xavier Edwards, and there's Asa Lacy. Nice one for the Royals. Mr. Jeff V got the Royals in this break. So there's Lacey. It's been a really nice pack. This break's been good. Every one of these has been good. It's kind of nuts. We're like, this is just one pack. AJ Vukovic, 4th rounder. Tristan Lutz. Carter Baumler, 5th rounder. Ben Hernandez. Thomas Sagasi. And here we go. Into our Bowman. We got a gold back there, by the way. There's a gold, and it might be autoed. Oh, boy. All right. Let's get ready. Okay. Spencer Strider. This is a first Bowman refractor for the Braves. He was a 4th round pick. And that one is going to Jared. I've only got like a few of these left. Boom. All right. We got Schuster, Jared Schuster, also for the Braves. I think he's their 1st round pick, 25th overall. And I got to open up more top loaders. We are rolling through them. This is fantastic. It's really fun to open up just a great box and a great set. There's something about it. There's something different when you open up a big, these super jumbos might be my favorite thing to open. Because you just get nice cards no matter what. And if you kind of followed the draft, that's what makes it fun. All right, so there's Jared Schuster. That's another refractor. 1st rounder refractor. I'm running out of room here. All right, Alex Santos. That is a first Bowman for the Astros. That's going to Joey Otto as well. So that's another refractor. Give that one a top load. And then we've got color chrome. Yeah, we are in for something in the back. All right, Shaylin Gears is our final refractor. That's also for the Braves. So the Braves just cleaned up on those refractors. So Shaylin Gear. Then we have for the Cubbies and Ed Howard and Burl Caraway. That one's going to Mr. Poopa. So Poopa was getting a little bit worried. But I think Ed Howard has saved his day here a little bit. Okay, continuing on. Corbin Carroll. Oh, there he is. First Bowman, Spencer Torkelson Chrome. Is this the Spencer Torkelson pack? Nice one for Zach. So Zach, congrats on that. We'll put that back with your other Torkelson right back there. Nice. Then we get Jeter Downs, Acade Cavalli. That is a first Bowman. Come on. 22nd pick overall. Langoliers. All right. So there's another first Bowman. Look at all these. We've pulled like the entire first round. Okay, Miguel Amaya. Chris McMahon. That is a second rounder. All right. Then we've got AJ Vukovic, 4th rounder. The Diamondbacks. They're flying through sleeves. This is crazy. This has been a crazy pack. Tristan Lutz. Tink Hensey, 2nd rounder. For the Cardinals, that is going out to It Just Is Sports. Michael Toglia. Trent Palmer, 1st for the Blue Jays, 3rd rounder. Blue Jays is Jeff Pullins. Then we've got Julio Rodriguez. Give that one a quick sleeve. That's for the Mariners. That's going to Joey Otto too. Joey Otto having a nice break in break number 4. Sam Weatherly for the Rockies. Going to Brian F. Another first Bowman Chrome. 3rd rounder. Kristen Robinson, a lot of gold back there. A lot of gold. That is a gold wave refractor. That's what that is. All right. And then, okay, so let's see what we got here. We've got a Tyler Freeman. And then the next card, oh, that is a sweet one. And this is a refractor. That is a Max Meyer. But this next card could be a banger. Who knows? Let's get ready. Let's get ready. The Max Meyer, by the way, is going to the Marlins. That is going to John H. There are photo variations. They're kind of hard to pull. All right, so let's see. Gold Wave. Giants. So it's going to Greg. It just is sports. And it will be an R.J. Dabovich. 37 out of 50. Gold Wave refractor. 37 out of 50. Dabovich was a 4th rounder for the Giants. Anytime you pull a Bowman Chrome, first Bowman to 50, you've got something going on. That is a beautiful, beautiful card. For It Just Is Sports. Here, let's get it on there a little bit better. Awesome looking card. It Just Is Sports. And is he not watching right now? And I want to check the Max Meyer, because I have not forgot about that, but I thought it would be. The Max Meyer is also a refractor, Glimpses of Greatness, and that is numbered 54 out of 250 for the Marlins. So that is going to John Hill. John, congratulations on that one. AKA Captain John. So Captain John, are you liking that one? We get a nice Max Meyer parallel Glimpses of Greatness refractor, numbered 54 out of 250 in that as well. So break 4. Holy smokes. Break 4. Very nice break. All right, so let's see. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. We got a lot. I mean, I think we pulled at least half of the first round. Well, maybe not. There's almost 40 picks in the first round. But out of the first 30 picks, I'll bet you we picked 12 to 15 of them, like half of them. All right, so here we go. A Nick Lodolo. Oh, wait, I didn't even pull these. Yeah, this box, this pack was fire. All right, so here we go. We got the Ed Howard Franchise Futures. Nice one there for Zach. An Alex Santos Refractor. A Nick York 20 and 20. A CJ Abrams Glimpses of Greatness. Zach Veen paper. Emerson Hancock paper. Soderstrom paper. Nick Lodolo Refractor. Slade Sione Chrome. Austin Wells Chrome. Bosque Chrome. Jared Schuster Refractor. Spencer Strider Refractor. Tanner Burns Chrome. Torkelson Chrome, sweet one. Torkelson paper. Jordan Westberg Refractor. Ed Howard Refractor, that's a sweet one. Garrett Mitchell Chrome. Max Meyer Chrome. Asa Lacy paper. Heston Kjerstad paper. Cade Cavalli Chrome. Max Meyer Refractor Parallel, numbered 54 out of 250. Adley Rutschman Sky Blue paper parallel, number 293 to 499. And finally, our auto, an RJ Dabovich Gold Wave, number 37 out of 50. So a beautiful 4th break. And now we've got one more to go. One more. And this has been fun. Okay, so here we go. So I think that is our one. I think I think there's only been one auto. Was it in break 2 that the auto wasn't numbered? But who was it? We had a great auto in break 2 though. We had the We had the Nick Williams that wasn't numbered, but Nick Williams was a fantastic auto. We've got, holy smokes, man. This has been a great box. Okay, I'm excited. Let's get break 5 done. Let's knock break 5 out of the park. Here we go. Break 5, last one. If that was a Torkel Sonato, it's not a Torkel Sonato, but it's, yes, a Torkelson would be 12,000. Gonzalez, what did I say? All right, so here we go. Here's who's in break 5. Basically the same usual suspects, but it's mixed up a little bit, so we'll say it. Tyler C., Jared P., John H., Michael A., Nick H. for 2 spots, Jeff P., Zach O., Joey Otto for 2 spots, KC Nation for 2 spots, Teresa, Jeff B., Michael A., Chris M., Shalani for 2 spots, James P., Dope Potato, Brian B., Joe M. for 2 spots, Zach P., Tyler C., Texas Breaks, Goody G., Michael A., and Zach O. for the final 2 spots. A Torkelson Bowman First Chrome Auto out of $499 is $1,200. Okay, so let's roll the dice. So for our teams, we're going to randomize them 3 times. Let's do it. Starting to get tired. I had kind of a long day. It's funny, you would think that we'd be winding down for the holidays, but when you work for a marketing team that does new business for IBM says, can we close this quarter strong and just crack the whip on you guys? Okay, so what did we say? 3 times? 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so we got Giants on the bottom, Rays on the top. Then we're going to roll the dice again. We're going to do it 2 times for the break participants. Here's everyone in the final break of the night. Let's keep these packs rolling. Hey, what? Pack 5 is as good as the first 4. We're going to be in business. Okay, here we go. 1 and 2. Jeff V on the bottom, Goody G on top. Here's how our final break breaks down. Let's hide this. Alphabetize. Okay, here we go. The Halos going to Shalani. Astros going to Chris M. A's going to Brian B. Blue Jays going to Joey Otto. Braves going to KC Nation. Brewers going to Texas Breaks. Cardinals going to Joey Otto. Cubs going to James P. Diamondbacks to Tyler. Dodgers to Zach P. Giants to Jeff V. Indians to Joatek Nick H. Mariners going to Dope Potato. Marlins going to John H. Mets going to Michael A. Nationals going to Zach O. Orioles going to Jeff Pullins. Jeff, you got your Orioles. Congratulations. Padres and Phillies going to Zach O. Pirates going to Nick H. Rangers going to Jared P. Rays going to Goody G. Red Sox going to Michael A. Reds going to Joe M. Rockies to Shalani. We've got the Royals going to KC Nation. The Tigers going to Joe M. Twins going to Teresa. White Sox going to Tyler. And finally, the Yankees going to Michael A. So trades are open for this last break. We got KC9 in the house. What's going on, buddy? KC Nation dying for the Royals. He is dying for the Royals. Wait. KC Nation, you got the Royals. You have them. So in the last break, I didn't even notice it. We got Jeff Pullins with his Orioles. We got the Royals over to KC Nation. So we got some people with their teams. Now, let's see. The Astros, well, okay, I was going to say because Texas Breaks is in here. We don't have San Antonio in here, though. So that would have been an Astros one. Yeah, no kidding, KC. Congratulations. And now you know how the other half feels. Normally, to trade for the Royals, almost anyone would do it. Not so much in Bowman draft. Okay, Rockies for Rangers is confirmed. All right, so we've got Shalani trading out of the Rockies and going to the Rangers. Jared. Oh, whoops. Let's back up a little bit. Jared going into that Rocky spot. So Shalani, hot on the trade stove again. Trying to take cards for Dave's spot is the highest trader of all time. All right, White Sox for Braves. Marlins, anyone? Marlins is a good spot. John H. has the Marlins up for trade. Some decent cards in the Marlins spot. Joey Otto, wondering if anyone wants the Blue Jays. KC saying White Sox for Braves, so that's with Tyler. Let's see, has Tyler been in here? Hey, Jeff, don't never say never, man. We've pulled one. It would not be the first time I've pulled. In fact, I've pulled just this year multiple Orioles autos out of the same box. Eshelman. I pulled the Eshelman like chrome and then the base. So we pulled one of the variations already. We could get it. We could get it. With the way the autos have been coming out, the autos have been good in this so far. Cubs might be available for the right price. Cardinals for Marlins. Yes, I'll take Braves. So wait, what was that one? White Sox for Braves. Okay, so wait, hold on. Marlins for the Braves. Okay, Marlins for Braves. KC Nation pulling out of the Brave spot. John H. taking that one. And KC Nation pulling in that Marlins spot. We're kind of hot. Goody G says, I miss my chance at the Giants. You're not in this one? Well, you got the Rays. You might be able to get the Giants right now. Jeff, but Van Evenhoven's not here. Yeah, well, it was. Well, I think I pulled all. I remember that it was Eshelman, and Harvey. I think all out of the same box. What set was that? It was like the biggest Orioles box I opened all season. I'm trying to remember. What's that? It wasn't Stadium Club. It was before that. Plus Stadium Club does. Maybe it was out of two boxes. I can't remember. Was that Series 2? No. What set was that? I don't know. Gypsy Queen? No. Yeah, no kidding. I would take it. It was Chrome. Okay. Yeah, the Angels have not been a fantastic spot tonight. The Reed Detmers was. Teresa got a decent Angels spot, but the other ones we've been a little light. Was Topps Chrome. So Neighbor Tom just told me that the auto we pulled earlier is for sale if anyone is interested. So that's the Nick Gonzalez auto. Rays are going to do me good. Okay, so here I'm sitting here watching. I think I'm going to say, okay, trade's going once. So if anyone wants that, it is for sale. And I think trades are slowing down, so I'm actually going to put trades going twice. And yeah, that's the real question. How much does he want for it? Because that is not an inexpensive auto. All right, so we're gonna close trades. You guys can talk about what that card would go for. Okay, so here we go. Good luck to everyone in break 5. And before I begin, thank you for everyone that got into all of the breaks. This has been really fun. And this might be something I do again. I do have another super jumbo, but normally I keep one super jumbo for myself. But this has been kind of a fun way to do this. Okay, so that's going to be our auto. We'll start with this pack. It's just an unbelievable box of Bowman draft. This is the way you want them. All right, so let's see what we can get into in break number 5. We're going to start it good with the Mets. This is going to... Hey, wait, hold on. There we go. My Excel put a formula in over Casey Nation's name. I was like, what is that name? Okay, so we're going to start out good with a Pete Crow Armstrong for the Mets. That's their first rounder. Pete Crow is one that a lot of people, I don't know if it's because it's New York, but a lot of people seem to be high on him. I got to get chat pulled back up here too. Hold on. You tell I'm getting tired. Okay, so he says $100. $100 is actually a good price for that auto. All right, here we go. Bryson Stott. Jackson Miller for the Reds, round 2 pick. Jackson Rutledge for the Nationals. Jimenez for the Red Sox. Tristan Casas. There's a Max Meyer, nice one. Third pick overall for the Marlins. That is going to Mr. KC Nation. Another Pete for the Mets. Yeah, the Big Meat Pete. So would Pete Crow, would he be like Little Meat Pete? The polar bear and the grizzly bear? Well, he's not grizzly. He'd have to be like I don't know what he'd have to be. Alexander Canario, Tink Hensey, Toglia, Riley Green, Jeff Criswell, second round pick for the A's, Marco Araya, fourth round pick, Tanner Burns, first round pick, 36th overall for the Indians. Hey, it is Urban. Urban, how is it going, bud? Hold on, I got to show Urban one thing. Because he pulled one last night. Okay, so there's... Oh, wait, what am I doing? Sorry, I'm taking the Tanner Burns out of the top loader, but Tanner Burns does not need to be top loaded. Okay, so, hold on, I got to show him, guys. I have to. Only because the luck rubbed off. Urban. Check that one out. You pulled one last night. And then I got to pull one tonight. This is a 1 out of 499. Huge one tonight. Heston. Urban pulled one last night for me, and then I traded it off to Austin. So, Urban and I, if you want Heston autos, you need to stick with Urban or myself. Because Urban pulls them, I pull them. No one else is pulling them. It's just us. So, by the way, I believe Urban, are you not doing... Urban is doing Bowman draft as well. I believe you're doing it tomorrow. Urban, did yours show up? Hans Kraus, Keone Cavaco. There's an Ed Howard first. We got Chachi here. What's going on, Chachi? Then we've got Larnark. And there's a Robert Hassel. First Bowman. That is a paper, but that is the 8th pick overall. Give that one a quick top load as well. So we get the Meyer and the Hassel out of that first little part. Then we've got Jared Jones, 2nd round pick. Bailey Horn. Burrell again. Logan Hoffman. Evan Carter for the Rangers, 2nd round pick. Zach Britton, 5th round pick. CJ Van Eyck, 2nd round. Spencer Strider. Now, this is, I've noticed this is the, you get both these guys. You get Strider, who's the 4th round pick. Then you get Schuster, who is the 1st round pick. And I need more sleeves again. All right, so let me get these. So there's the Schuster, 1st round pick for the Braves. Let's go into John H. All right, then we've got Mitchell Parker. Hudson Haskin, 2nd round pick for the Orioles. Ryan Murphy. Casey Martin. Ronnie Mauricio. Drew Romo, 1st round pick for the Rockies. Ian Bedell. I don't think we've pulled that card tonight. It's a 4th round pick. Bobby Miller, 1st round pick for the Dodgers. It's going to Mr. Zach P. And we get RJ Dabovich. We just pulled an auto of his out of 50. Nice one there. And look at this. This is another sweet friggin' sky blue. So we got the Adley Rutschman sky blue, and now we get the Andrew Vaughn. So 2 very high picks from 2019 draft. But this is an Andrew Vaughn. This one is going to Tyler. Tyler Cassidy, congratulations on that one. This one is number 208 out of 499. So we get the Andrew Vaughn sky blue paper parallel. Telling you, Andrew Vaughn is one to definitely don't be sleeping on Andrew Vaughn. I don't think many people are, to be honest with you. Now, on to our refractors for the first half of the pack. We've got Jordan Walker. Nice one. 1st round pick, 21st overall. This is going to the Cardinals. This is going to Joey Otto. Nice one there. We've got a Shane Baz refractor. That's going to the Rays. That's going to Goody. We've got Jordan Adams for the Halos. That's going to Shalani. That is another refractor. And finally, a Bowman first for Zach Deloach for the Mariners. That's going to Mr. Dope Potato. 2nd round pick for the Mariners. We'll give that one a quick little top load. Nice refractor. All right. And away we go. For the Mariners, we've got a Glimpses of Greatness. This is an Emerson Hancock, 6th pick overall. That one go to the Mariners as well. So Dope Potato picks up 2 in a row. And RJ Dabovich. So Dabovich comes out of nowhere. And now we've pulled 3 of his cards. We've pulled an auto to 50 out of his. We didn't pull any of his cards up until that last pack. And now we've got like 3 just like that. And Garrett Crochet. This going to the White Sox. This was the 11th pick overall. So another nice one for Tyler. First Bowman Chrome, 11th pick overall. So again, as soon as we get to our Chrome cards, we keep hitting all of the first rounders, which is the way we want it. Xavier Edwards. And there's a nice one for the Royals. KC, baby. KC Nation, pick it up. Asa Lacy. Chrome. Asa Lacy. KC gets it. Nice. Glad to get that one for you, KC. It's always fun to pull cards for fans of the team. Aaron Shortridge, Clayton Beater, that's first rounder for the Dodgers. That one's going to Mr. Zach Pupa. First rounder, first Bowman Chrome. There's Beater. So as long as these Bowman first keep showing up as first rounders, I am all good with it. Ronaldo Hernandez, Hunter Barnhart. That is a third rounder for the Rays. It's going to Goody. There we go. Then we've got Volpe. Now we all know how Austin feels about Volpe. But then we could get another Yankees fan in here, Zach's card breaks, and see how Zach feels about Volpe. I got to put some of these over here. There we go. Because I think Zach's a little bit higher on him. All right, then we have Caden Polkovich. We pulled his auto to 99 earlier in break number 1. He's a third round pick for the Mariners. Got a CJ Abrams. Got a Jordan Wogu for the Cubs. That's a first Bowman as well. Hunter Bishop. Austin Hendrick, first rounder, 12th overall for the Reds. So another first round, first Bowman Chrome. This one going to Joe M. And we'll get Austin up here. Then we've got Oswald Peraza. And there he is. We have not pulled his Chrome all night, but this is Pete Crow Armstrong. For whatever reason, I think I just like the name. He is a good prospect. But for the Mets, this one going to Michael A. Michael A. has hit cards in breaks 1 through 5. He has had a fantastic break. Ended up with the Heston auto to 499. So it might be Michael A.'s night. But he ends up with a Pete Crow Armstrong to add to his collection. Then we've got Garrett Crochet 20 and 20 for the first half of this last break. So let's break into the one with the auto, see what we can get out of there. And then we will be done with all 5 breaks tonight. Let's do this. We are going to have more color. I think we're going to have another parallel auto. Are we ready? Pecker meat Pete. All right, here we go. I can't get over Pecker meat. Okay. Marco Luciano. Tekoa Roby. That's a third round pick for the Rangers. Liberatore Cotton. Jordan Adams. Trent Palmer. Third round pick for the Jays. Julio Rodriguez for the Mariners. Sam Weatherly. Third round pick. Kristen Robinson. Freeman. Michael Bush. Soderstrom. High on Soderstrom. Plus he's in that A's organization. Perfect organization for him. A's going to Brian Bosworth. Nice one, Brian. Then we've got Case Williams. 4th round pick. There's Reed. 10th overall for the Halos. So Shalani gets a Reed. We have not pulled many Reeds tonight, but I think that's only our second one. But glad to get it. So there's Reed. All right, we've got DL Hall, Elliot Ramos, Kyle Nicholas, round 2, JJ Goss, Ian Seymour, round 2, Slade Sione, first round pick, 33rd overall for the Diamondbacks, going to Tyler. We got a Duran, Garrett Mitchell, nice one for the Brew Crew. It's going to Texas Breaks. Then we have Corbin Carroll, Shane Baz, Shane McClanahan, Patrick Bailey, 13th overall for the Giants. So now we're passing around a lot of paper first rounders. 13th overall for the Giants. That is going to Jeff V. Jordan Groshans. Another first rounder, Emerson Hancock. 6th overall. Emerson's going to get a little top load action. For the Mariners, Dope Potato. Are there one of ones in this? Yes, Zach, there are one of ones. They're super fractors. If you pull one, it's a big deal. Francisco Alvarez, Nico Holzer, Owen Miller, and Zach Veen. Look at this. For the paper, in this little section right here, we have pulled like 4 of the top 10 picks. So there's Zach Veen. That's going out to the Rockies. That's going out to Jared. Nice one there. Yeah, in fact, I think we've pulled almost every one, at least in paper. Ryan Jensen. Nick York, first rounder for the Red Sox. So we are passing it around right now. Red Sox, Michael A. And another first rounder, Garrett Crochet. Or Crotchet, if you want to say it that way. And another first rounder, the Torque, Spencer Torkelson. For the Tigers, Joe M. breaking with us for the first time. He has had a fantastic, I think he bought in one spot into all 5, or maybe it was 6. He might have had 6 spots. But Spencer Torkelson, he's had a great break in his first break with us. So Joe, congratulations on that. There is a Torque for you. We'll see if we can get a chrome out of here. Jeter Downs, another first round paper, Cade Cavalli for the Nats. That going to Zach O. And now we get into our refractors. This is going to be for the Rockies, a Jack Blomgren. 5th round pick, but it is a first Bowman and it is a refractor, so we will give it a top load. That one going to Jared. Then we've got an Evan Carter for the Rangers. Evan Carter was 2nd round, 50th overall. That one going to Mr. Shalani. And Jeff, you said you would be happy with the chrome base. So we'll do one better, and we will do a chrome refractor, Heston Kjerstad. And I need to get more top loaders. We have gone through, I think we've gone through 100 top loaders tonight. This box has been awesome. For those of you that like just joined in or just are watching or are lurking, this box has been absolutely insane. We have pulled basically, we've pulled a lot of good cards. That's all I know. And we've got one more purple auto coming up. But we've been pulling stuff like this, just solid cards, solid all the way through. So there is the Heston first Bowman refractor. Very nice card right there. Jeff's been waiting patiently. We got him his Orioles in break number 5. Took us long enough, but we finally got fans of their teams in break number 5. Glad to do it. Our final refractor is going to be Daniel Lynch for the Royals. That one's going to KC. And then for the Rockies, we have a Zach Veen franchise futures. So that Rocky spot's been a little hot for Jared here in the last few cards. So there's a Zach Veen franchise future with Drew Romo. That's actually 2 first-round picks, which is kind of nice to get all on one card for the Rockies. So nice one there. And into our chrome, we've got Joey Cantillo, Cody Hosey, Josh Jung, Sammy Infante, 2nd-round pick. First Bowman chrome for the Nats. Where are the Nats on here? That's for Zach. We've got a Kyle Isbell. Connor Phillips. 2nd-round pick, 64th overall for the Mariners. Going to Doe Potato. So Doe Potato having a nice little run with the Mariners here in this break. Mitchell Parker, 5th round for the Nats. So we're pulling a lot of the Nats in this break too. Here we go. Bryson Stott. Jackson Miller for the Reds, 2nd round pick. That one going to Joe M. So that was Jackson Miller. This is a little bit of that sequencing we've been seeing because Jackson Miller, then Jackson Rutledge. Gilberto Jimenez, Marco Luciano Chrome, Kakoa Roby. That's a 3rd rounder for the Rangers. Going to Shalani. And finally, take us home. Oh, we've got 2. We've got blue and purple. This is going to be fun. All right, Matthew Liberatore. Quinn Cotton and our blue. Here we go. Got my CWO interview tomorrow, so based on that karma, I know I'm going to do well. Jeff, you're going to do well because you're going to do well. Okay, so let's see who the blue's going to. It's going to the Mets. Who's got the Mets? Oh my goodness, it is Michael A. Michael A is having himself a break. So it's going to the Mets, and it is a Brett Beatty. Nice one. And I'm going to put, okay, give me a second here. I'm going to put, we can reveal that auto last. Brett Beatty, 137 out of 150. Nice one here for the Mets. And Michael had himself a break tonight. He wins the night. I'm not going to lie. I think everyone's had pretty decent breaks, but Michael took home the gold without a doubt. Well, actually, he took home the refractor to 499, but he also has taken home this Brett Beatty, which is sweet as well. And now we've got our last card. It's going to be a purple. It's going to be an auto. Let's see who it's going to be. Quinn Cotton is going to be our reveal card. It's going to be our last card of the night, card number 600. And it is going to, oh, we're upside down. All right. It is going to the Cubs. So, James, this is you. And it will be Burl, Caraway, and Austin. Okay. We pulled Burl. And it is numbered 47 out of 250. Okay, Austin, I hope you didn't leave yet. I hope you didn't leave yet, Austin. So, Jared, Austin is personally collecting Burl. So, do with that info what you will. But I'll bet you Austin will trade, buy, do something for you. If you don't want to keep this. But you may want to keep it. It is your card. It is numbered 47 out of 250. It is a Bowman first, purple parallel for Burl Caraway. Austin, there you go. Jared, there you go. Goody, thank you very much. Okay, so let's take a look, and we'll take a look at the hits from break 5. Lots of numbered cards in here. So let's see. And again, a ton of first Bowman first rounders. That maybe the theme of the box was the fact that we pulled a lot of first rounders out of every one of these packs. Just real nice. So here we go. Here's what we ended up pulling out of here. Another just nice stack of top loaders. And we will start with a Zach Veen, Drew Romo franchise futures, a Zach Veen paper. Let me pull some of these out. There we go. Zach Veen paper, Emerson Hancock paper, Reed Detmer's paper, Garrett Crochet 20 and 20, Emerson Hancock Glimpses of Greatness, the Brett Beatty numbered 137 out of 150 blue parallel, nice one there. Zach DeLoach, which is a refractor first Bowman, Robert Hassel paper, Max Meyer paper. All of those papers, by the way, are top 10 picks. Jordan Walker, first Bowman, first rounder. That is a refractor as well. Clayton Beater, first Bowman chrome. Jack Bloomgren, this is a refractor. Pete Crow Armstrong chrome. Evan Carter, refractor, first Bowman. Garrett Crochet, chrome. Austin Hendrick, chrome. Asa Lacy, chrome. Beautiful card right here. The Heston Kjerstad, first Bowman, refractor. Spencer Torkelson, paper. Andrew Vaughn, blue, sky blue paralleled, number 208 out of 499, paper. Nice one there. And the auto, the Burl Caraway. I believe James has the Cubs. Yeah. Oh, was I saying Jared? I'm sorry. Yes, James has the Cubs. I was seeing Jared's name. Again, Jared P, James P. It happens. It happens to me all the time. I do it all the time. Okay. So, you guys, everyone that was in all of these 5 breaks, thank you very much. This was a blast. We pulled some really nice cards tonight. So I really want to thank you all for hanging with me past midnight a little bit for break number 5. I think we had a really good break for all 5 of us. Really fun to do. Probably going to be doing more Bowman, only because it's that much fun. Might mix it up here a little bit, not sure. Might do like a jumbo box versus a super jumbo. If I did the super jumbo again, I liked the way that we did this. I think the $5 fast break might be the way to go on this. But let me think about it. I got a little bit of time. It's going to take me a while to, I may think differently after I have to sort this whole break up, but, so yeah, but anyways, I do want to thank all of you that were in the break. This was totally fun. So you guys, let's see. We'll see what we do next week. It's probably going to be more Bowman. There might be some Stadium Club Chrome. Might figure out something to do with that. If you have not received your Patreon package yet, you're probably going to receive it with this break because most of you that need a Patreon package still are in this break. And then just be patient with shipping. Shipping has been really slow out of Columbus because they shut one of the sorting machines down right before the election. I'm sure that was done totally with no intent, but they did it. So the mail out of Columbus has just been screwed up lately. It's moving really slow, but everyone will get stuff. Just if you need your tracking numbers, I can send it to you. I'm keeping track of it, so I'm kind of doing the work for you on that. But this should ship out. Let's see if it's Thursday. Might take me a while. If not Saturday, it'll be Monday. Rudy, thank you for getting in. I do think we pulled everyone at some point, some good cards if you were in kind of multiple breaks. It was a really fun night, so I'm going to have to figure out how to maybe do another super jumbo because this was awesome. So let's see what else. As you guys are going into the holiday season, please be safe. And then there is, let's see, is there any other announcements? I don't believe so, other than big game for the Raiders on Sunday. And major playoff implications, major. So I'll be watching that, probably why I am sorting cards. But yeah, as you're going into the holidays, be safe. And I hope you guys are enjoying your holiday season. And James, yes. Yeah, so James, you got to hit up Austin. You got to. So KC says this is going to be his last break for quite a while. You are welcome, 1 cent. My job wasn't considered to be essential. Oh, KC, I am so sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, KC. So, but my thoughts are with you and Mama about that. That is a bummer. That is, hopefully this stuff is going to start being behind us pretty soon because you are like a lot of other people. And there's been a lot of hardship. So with this COVID stuff, it's not just that people are getting sick. It's that people don't, it's exactly what KC just said. It's people are having a hard time keeping jobs. People are having a hard time. It's just been tough. So this holiday season, just try and remember that, I say be good to your friends, family and neighbors and stuff like that. But like, I really kind of actually mean that, like, especially during all this, like just be cool with people because people are stretched thin. And you don't know what someone else has been going through. So, someone cuts you off on the freeway, don't give them both birds, just give them one. So Teresa, thank you very much. So yeah, I liked the way we did this, Teresa. So yeah, I'll probably try and figure out how to do it this way again. So, but anyways, with that, guys, I'm rambling on this end. We are on the wrong side of midnight here in Ohio. So be on the lookout for the next break announcement. It will probably be sometime early next week. In the meantime, if you guys are opening up Bowman Draft or Stadium Club Chrome, I hope you guys are having good luck on your pack polls. Like I always say, and I just mentioned, be good to your family, be good to your friends, be good to your neighbors. It's the holiday season, so remember that, and try and find moments that you can take away and remember later on in life as a positive moment during the holidays. That's what they're for. And with that, I am going to sign off. I hope you guys all have a fantastic weekend. Casey, hit me up over on Discord, and we'll chat. So anyways, with that, guys, I hope you have a fantastic evening. Take care. Thanks for getting in the break. We'll do it again soon.